Oh, dude. Sounds it's like symmetrical, just the way it looks. Okay. Now I'm like, I want my camera to be symmetrical, but I guess it's just the way it's going to be. It's like what? Oh, no, I got one. Yeah, I sent you a link right there. You're welcome. I don't know why I'm sitting here pointing because, like, you can see it, but you can't. You're welcome. You're totally set, man. It's all good. I just want everyone to be calm and mellow. It'd be cool. Yeah. Much better. No, I can hear you. My computer just slowly reacted on something I did like 2 hours ago, and it's like, it's done. I'm like, dude, it's been done for 2 hours, bitch. So I'm having computer problems too. No, I'm not getting rid of my computers, my Macs. Can't hear her. Oh. All right.
Please tell me you guys can hear me now. I've been talking this whole son of a bitch.
Do you have the mic on the side? Maybe it switched out or something like that.
No, there's no switch. There's no nothing. It just like it goes and that's it. Dear God, I hope you guys can hear me.
All right, thumbs up. She can hear you.
Oh.
Sweet. Thank you.
Okay, no, wait. So is someone else comment? I'm only seeing Evil Abe's one thing that says your mic is not working.
Yeah, Tiff, whatever I want.
That's weird. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing her.
Huh.
Fucking YouTube. I swear to God. This is so fresh. I'm sorry, you guys. It's so annoying. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's my webcam mic and not my actual. I'm going to plug this shit because it's going to knock the.
Thank you, Abe.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you also, Tiff, even though I can't see you right now, which is really weird. Yeah, I'm on live chat, yeah. I made sure. I'll refresh it and make sure it's live chat again. I don't know. You know what? I'll get it from the watch page instead of going through the light stream thing, and then it'll the fucking thing will fucking work.
Oh, it's working on light stream this time. That is interesting. It wasn't working last time for me.
It wasn't?
No. Yeah,
okay.
This is cool. All right.
Okay. Pop out chat. Okay. Yeah. No, I can't. Or oh wait, still on top chat. 1 second. God damn it. Not on live chat. Yeah, I'm still not seeing her. That's so weird. I swear to God. I mean, I don't have her like blocked or anything. I don't think so. I mean,
well, if you had her blocked, I don't think she'd be able to comment on your channel, correct?
Yeah, right?
So, no. It's probably just a bug. YouTube does that every once in a while, too. So, yeah, don't worry.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, sorry about that. Oh my god. But thank you for trying. Even though YouTube seems to not want to let us be great ever. All right. Okay. So God willing, we have some visual aids to share with you guys tonight, courtesy of Plunk. You did a great job, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
He's the editor. So yeah. I'm not sure what I mean, I use a Go Lightstream. Lightstream, I think. And it's free. It's like cloud-based. It should be. It should work. Usually it does.
Yeah, usually.
Usually. Okay, but
it's been one of those weekends where technology is not your friend.
Yeah, and it just started. Or no, I guess we're halfway through.
God. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday.
Fucking weekends, man. Fucking every. I don't know. Time just. I don't know. It doesn't work right. It should work better. See, it's time's problem. It's not my brain for like not perceiving time correctly. It's time that should change. That's what I'm saying.
It would be kind of nice if it would slow down a little bit. I would dig that. Actually, I want to speed up right now, and what I wanted to do is slow down in the fall.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready for fall.
I mean, it's practically fall. It rained today, like all day.
Not here in Southern California. It won't be fall until
ever.
The end of October.
That's kind of cool though. Like, I don't know.
It fucking bloody sucks. You're giving kids fucking melted chocolates for Halloween. That's not fun. That's not fun for children.
Yeah, but you get to set stuff up, like decorations and whatnot.
That's all cool and shit. But you're wearing a costume too, and you're dying in the heat.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess for girls, it's a little bit different. We have like, the slutty Halloween stuff, so it's, preferable to that. Which is kind of what I do sometimes if I feel like it. I know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this year. Like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it works for you. So.
Thank you. You have to say that, though.
Yeah, I know. But I couldn't get away with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
No, I'm not doing a sexy zombie or any shit like that.
Aw. Damn it. Okay. Well, all right. At least YouTube finally let us know that the real time, like, streaming current viewers watching or whatever number is fucked up. At least we know that, and it's not like people just, decide to stop watching.
That is interesting. They're having problems with their algorithm apparently. So that's weird.
Yeah. Oh, you did a bunch of research. Of course.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they just and it's been like all August long. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's all this stuff they implemented that seems to be failing. So,
great.
Yeah.
Gee, Google, it's not like you fucking own the entire goddamn internet or define what the internet even is.
Well, they do. We all had to change and add cookie warnings to everything and SSL for every website. There's lots of shit we had to do because of Google.
Yeah, just to get listed.
Yeah.
In searches. Yeah, totally.
Jackasses.
They define what the internet is, literally.
They really do. They will not show you on a search result anymore if you don't have SSL.
Totally. I know.
And Chrome will even open the page anymore.
Yeah. Take me back to safety, right?
Yeah. So, whatever.
So, good luck.
Well, I know how to do it for free, so it's all good.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
See, you are the fixer.
I know.
It's great. Okay, speaking of the fixer, well, this might be something that needs fixing. See how I segue? I'm getting better at that.
The kid and the fixer. Yeah.
See, I'm like a pro, almost, kind of.
I like how he's not even a kid anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Like what, 45 and the kid?
I think he is 45.
Okay. Is he?
I thought so. Maybe younger. But yeah, he's
I'd be surprised.
He's well off into his middle ages almost, man.
Yeah. I don't know. People age all differently now. Like, I'm serious. Like, 50 is the new 30. Like shit is getting, like, life's getting longer.
Well, that's why you need fresh virgin blood.
Yeah, of course. Well, of course. I mean,
being a vampire and all, you You gotta have that.
Right. You know how it is. The struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wait. Okay. Why does this say? Okay. I was just trying to get the clips lined up, and it says, "Oh, great! It's almost like great, wonderful." Okay. Well.
What happened?
Oh no, it's just the order of this. I mean, I think I have it right now, though. Okay.
You have it all written down, though, right? I mean, it should be okay.
It should be. Yeah. It's right there.
All right.
I got it. Okay.
No worries.
All right. Okay, so we have visual. Actually, you know what? Let me do one thing real fast.
We have a computer show to show you guys.
Yeah, we have visual aids. So, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck what I was gonna do. I'll just show you guys, and we'll talk about it further. Because apparently this issue isn't dead yet. Apparently, now that there's a truce or whatever, that the apologies were made, and that means that it's over. But I don't feel like it's over. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that this community probably has to grapple with, and if we're not able to do that as a community, then I don't know if there's really a place for like me in it. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so
and I agree.
This is all courtesy of Funk, so I'm gonna play a couple clips here. Enjoy.
I bring my shit with me everywhere I go. I'm from fucking Detroit. I ain't stupid. I ain't fucking lying. I got 7 motherfucking blades. I will stab a bitch like a fucking Detroit style. Fucking try me. You ass. Your fucking ass is who? A lady? You're a fucking man. What's all that noise? Me getting my shit on ready. That's what that shit is. What's all that noise? Me getting my shit on ready. That's what that shit is. What's all that noise? Me getting my shit on ready. That's what that shit is.
All right.
Okay. See now, okay, there's a part 3 that we're gonna get to. But yeah, those 2 parts, thank you, Punk, are what we need to talk about. I don't know, because it's weird, because when we previewed it earlier, it was all set up. So sorry to play that one part twice, you guys. But yeah, that was weird, because yeah. Did you just send that? I mean, sorry, is part 3 what you just sent? Punk?
Yes. I sent it.
Like the link that you just put in the internal chat, is that part 3?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Oh my god, it's like, oh god. I swear to God. Okay.
No, I was
You want to punch? You want to punch me in the head? Is this fucking stand up, bitch? Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You want to
You
punch
hear
me in the
this?
head?
Is this what you're really
stand up,
about?
bitch. Stand up,
Is
dude.
this really what this is about?
Dude.
Don't call me dude,
Stand
bitch.
up, dude.
Don't call
stand
me.
up, man.
Listen,
stand
sissy.
up, man. You want to punch me in the head? You want to come in here and punch
here's
me in
what
the
we
head?
got.
Stand
Ladies
up,
and gentlemen,
dude.
we
Stand
got
up,
a sissy.
man.
Bitch, come at
Stand
me
up.
one time. Come at me
Stand
one
up,
time.
and I will.
I don't have to.
Stand up and I will.
You've been doing enough talking.
Stand up and I
come
will.
at me, you little
Stand up
fucking
and I will.
pansy. Come
Stand
at
up
me.
and I will.
So
You
he's
wanna
all
be
talk,
fucking
everybody.
one. Stand
She's
up and I
all
will.
talk.
So,
yeah. There is
Black
a knife
yeah, yeah,
walking all like
like a fucking prisoner.
jail yard style. Yeah, getting ready to
Yeah,
shank
like-
somebody
Mm-hmm.
right in the kidneys because that's what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
So there
This
you have it.
changes a lot. This shows that someone is willing and ready to use physical violence on someone else. And if Mallory had stood up,
She would have gotten shanked in a major way.
absolutely.
And
Like,
he was waiting for that.
yeah. He was waiting for an excuse to go for it. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you. Yeah, we're working through it. We're getting there.
What's up, dude?
Yeah. So yeah. This is pretty terrifying. Especially because, like, I was gonna like have a meetup with him or whatever. Yeah, no thank you.
Yep.
I think I'll just skip that one. Okay, so
let Kev catch up a little bit here.
okay. Well, should we? Oh, you know what? Should we also play the other clip, the new information that we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of it. Yeah, because it's fucking ridiculous.
And
It's even worse than you fucking thought. You see this guy charging at the door with his knife open.
Yeah.
But this could have escalated even further than what happened.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. So this was shocking to learn. I'm just gonna play it and then we'll come back and discuss it. Hopefully, if I can see anyone's comments. Well God,
hopefully it's the right one.
Yeah, that too. Come on, Lightstream.
This player me. It's player me. This ain't Lightstream. The player me has an attitude problem.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of thing. I don't know, like
you know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something better as an alternative because that is just horseshit.
Thank you. See, the fixer. Here we go. So, new piece of information. Here we go. Ready? Okay.
To be the justification for some fucking man to come in and call me everything but a white woman and attempt to want to stab me and brandish a gun in my...
That was wrong. That was wrong. That's what I'm saying. It was wrong that there was.
All right, so why do we got to keep rehashing it?
But what I'm saying,
Why can't you just leave it there?
He had a gun, and he had mace spray. I mean, he could have come out and done like either less or worse. You know.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. He had his knife. He did what he did. It was wrong. Why?
If you guys were in Mallory's trap, Vegas Vixen flat out said D has a pistol and he has a pepper spray with knives, and he only brought out a knife inside the handle.
Okay, now finally.
All right.
Thank
back.
you. I don't know why it wasn't letting me choose this scene again. That's
Sometimes
weird.
that happens when it's using a lot of resources on a web browser, especially
Oh.
Chrome.
Great. Wonderful. Okay.
Chrome's just a shitty browser.
I know. Oh my god, I know. All right. So he had a gun.
Blood orange wet.
Oh.
Blood orange wet. Shit's delicious.
Ooh, nice. Okay, I thought you were gonna go into the whole orange thing.
Oh no. Stuff is delicious.
Sweet. Okay. Hey, what's up? Hey, Doubts. Eric Ramos. What's the scoop? Basically, we feel that someone has been portrayed in a way that doesn't really line up with reality, and we're getting the details of that more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so D-Dub travels with 7 knives, mace,
And a gun.
a pistol.
Well, yeah, he calls it a pistol. But
Yeah.
I mean, someone that wears cowboy boots would probably call it a pistol. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like playing cowboy or some shit.
Yeah, a gun.
Yeah, it's a gun.
Yeah. And apparently, is ready to confront someone with a knife when children are in the next room watching TV.
Yeah. Okay, one of those streams had the child calling out his name as he's sitting there saying he wants to knock someone out.
Oh my god.
And he hates everyone in the house.
Really?
So it's like, okay, Rory may not care about her children in that way of putting him in that kind of atmosphere, but
no.
Dude, there's fucking kids there, and you're letting this transient guy in your house, with weapons.
Yeah.
Well, he's not smart enough to be a fucking ninja. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's like, this is crazy. And it's really kind of fucked up that people are trying to normalize this. Or
There's
say that,
no way you can normalize this and make this an okay thing. And if you do, you are doing this to justify something that you did. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, I'll go, oh, D-Dub. I thought we made that clear. I mean, the stuff we just played,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, in fact, you know what? I'll go further on what you just said, because I think especially women are kind of expected and sent the message that anger is not okay. It's not good to express. We always have to be nice. But I think a lot of aggression was taken out very passive aggressively on that night. I'll say this: I don't think that anyone thought that D-Dub would actually pull out a knife. But but this is kind of the thing. Not everyone has the same boundaries as we assume that they do.
Well, it has to do a lot with experience of how you've grown up, for one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you don't do shit like that. If I'm pissed off, I'm going to go chill out for a while.
Yeah.
Zone out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. I mean, you know that.
Yeah. Okay, take a nap.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of how I do it. Well, I like laugh at stuff. I find something funny about the situation.
Yeah, no, you have to make it a joke. Because if you do that, it makes you feel better. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it releases tension in a way that is productive and pro-social instead of anti-social. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, that was the.
It's fucking mental, man. It just, there's no excuse for it, and the way they make it sound like, well, it could have been worse. He could have pulled out his gun. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
It could have been way worse.
This is the apology tour.
Yeah, that's the charm offensive.
They're getting drunk and peeing on the fucking goddamn stream.
Oh, God.
And then like, oh, whoops. Did you all hear me pee? It's
that?
like, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
You little piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Homeless people, am I right? I'm kidding. That's
right?
That's not cool to lump them all into that.
Homeless drifter and drifter, as you said. Yeah.
There's actually real homeless people out there that do need homes that are trying to make a difference. But this guy, no.
No. Yeah.
And I do see other people that they claim are lazy, but they actually try to do a little bit of something in a positive way.
Yeah.
I
You know?
haven't seen this guy do anything that is like, whoa, that is amazing. Oh shit, look at that.
Yeah. You know.
Nothing.
Yeah. You know, like he gets rides with other people. He kind of like he's very much. I just
Like
get the sense he-
hitchhiker.
yeah. He's like an opportunist or something. Like he just sort of whatever he can get from someone. It seems like, you know.
Yeah, Strawman 101 could have been worse. Exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Well, what if I had pulled out my gun?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that
Well,
wouldn't-
it could have been worse. I have a pistol, buddy.
yeah, I could have done way
Okay.
worse.
Easy there, cowboy. Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
Yeah. What the whole shit? Yeah, I was doing for. Totally. Mhm. I mean, that would have been smart. I mean, the thing is, I don't. Okay, everyone says like, oh, it would like Mallory was or played a part in it.
Well, she
Look.
was antagonized. They all say the same 3 words.
Well, I do think there is some truth to that.
There is truth to it, but
Like, I really appreciated
we are adults.
Yeah, no. But like, I do appreciate what Stellar pointed out, which is that, like, you know, it's childish to antagonize someone.
No,
in that way.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
and I get that, but there's no excuse to pull out a weapon
oh
and
no,
do that, and then to sit there and say it could have been worse. You would have been shot. I mean,
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
not
live in
really-
the fucking old west. This is a modern civilized society. We do not behave that way. This is not a jail yard, man.
yeah, and like, where's the contrition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, getting on panels all week long.
And saying he would have done worse.
Yeah,
He said he would have done fucking worse. And
Or
then
that
to degrade her by giving her a different name. And it's just like, dude, you're just as bad as she is. You're doing the same exact shit she did to you.
yeah,
It's like, calm your tits, bud. Fuck.
yeah, and not only that, but like, what he should have done. Oh, I should have put
Yeah.
her over the railing or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But,
But there's a bunch of shit like that. I mean, I know she's notoriously hated, but
Mhm.
there's a certain point to where people are blinded by the hate.
hey, hipster,
What's up, hipster?
how's it going?
Tell your mom I said hi.
Yeah, say hi to your mom for me. That's always a good. I always like that. It always makes me laugh. Because it's just like, yeah, say hi to your mom for me.
Say hi to your mom for me, goat. What's
Hey,
up,
goat.
goat?
What's up, goat?
What's up, goat? You look good, goat.
Yeah, every time Punk tells me that he's gonna like go see his mom, I send that to him. I'm like, say hi to your mom for me. And it's so funny. I don't know.
Hi, goat.
Anyway, back to this.
Yes.
So,
You
all
got
right.
sidetracked too easily there.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It happens with us, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So, okay. So, I mean, I get what Stellar's whole point was. If you guys didn't see his hangout, or not hangout, but his video, you should.
Mhm.
I linked to it on my community tab if you can't find it. I know that typing in Stellar, it makes it kind of hard. Like, if that's the only thing you have to go on and
I think there's a porn star named Stellar too that you might find on accident. So be careful.
yeah. So just to be safe, just go to my community tab. It's right there. So
Yes.
yeah, change your with your intention. Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Yeah. No. I think the dude's fucking trash, man.
Yeah.
I've had friends like that in the past. They're the most embarrassing fucking people you can ever associate yourself with.
Yeah.
Like they cause problems at parties. They get you thrown out.
Like,
You throw them out of your parties. I mean, just they're fucking shit. That's what they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
And I could tell who he was from the very beginning when I saw his teeth. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
And not
Yeah,
being a dick, I know what this type of people look like. I know how they behave, and that's how they are. They kiss your ass, and all of a sudden they're like, "I'm gonna cut you," kind of thing. It's like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's true. I mean, hey, it's like the whole Anthony Bourdain thing all over again. You were right on top of that. Like you yeah, you knew what the fuck was up.
Dude,
Like-
that shit was crazy, right? But yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah, like I don't know. Like, is it still? Is she still?
she's still running around being a fucking little Me
Man.
Too cunt, but she did it to a boy.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So I don't know.
it's hypocritical crap. It's just for her to get. Anyways, we're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, no. But the point is, you were right the fuck on, and you're right the fuck on this. So awesome.
I don't like people using that. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, on everything.
It
But,
should
like,
be serious. It shouldn't be something that you're using to gain popularity.
yeah, it's bullshit.
Whereas
I mean,
it's a real problem. It's a real thing.
yeah.
You don't
No.
do that, man. You
I
be
mean,
respectful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Which one are you talking about? Because I mean, it could apply.
Well, I mean, it kind of applies to this too, but
Yeah,
yes.
I'm like, well, but and anyway, it works. So, yeah, yeah, and okay. So I get that a lot of people were like felt like animosity building towards Mallory, and for whatever reason didn't feel that they could express that. And I think that most of the people on the side chat that night didn't actually expect him to like threaten her with a knife or. Oh yeah.
No, she's just staring at me.
Great. She thinks you're talking to her.
I think she does. She's like, I'm the only one in here, dude.
Yeah. What? Aw.
All right, I'm gonna pet you. You're cool.
Okay.
All right, go and get. You're done. We're done.
She's confused because you're gonna keep talking. And
I
what?
know. We're done. Go on and chill out and do your little thing. Go shit in a box. You got to do it. Go away.
Yeah, nah, man. I just told him to shit on her pillow, not to pull out knives. Yeah, and I think a lot of people felt that way. Like, I think it wasn't, I mean, people were sending money to him specifically to her
I just told him to shit on her pillow.
Yeah.
Well, you see, that can make someone sick. I'm kidding.
Now you're just nitpicking, punk.
What I would have done was I would have said, get the cat litter, the cat shit, and put the cat shit on her pillow. Because that's always a fun thing. She might think they're almond rokas and try to eat them too. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want her to get snack. Yeah, I don't think
anybody did. I don't think anyone expected that to even be a thing that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, too. I mean, that's okay. You can like him. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
yeah, no.
What happened?
You can be his fan. whatever. I think
good.
there's something.
Yeah. It's just like
something about the dude that I don't trust, nor do I like.
Yeah, like this actually happened. This isn't like it's not a joke. It wasn't.
Do you want to play the pistols thing again?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because this could have escalated. Apparently.
Yeah. This. I mean. Yeah. I'll just play it again.
And they gave an excuse for it. Rather interesting.
Yeah. Just so. I mean, I feel like we have to acknowledge this.
Yeah, we do.
Because if people want to like minimize and diminish the impact and the severity of this,
there are people he's gonna visit that he wants to visit, and if he's carrying a fucking gun with him, what the fuck, dude?
And apparently he's fine with pulling out a knife because I don't know, someone like insulted him too much, or he felt bullied.
Cat thinking, I don't think he'll do that.
Might come
because I don't think. I mean, no.
Yeah, I don't think he'd go out of his way to.
I don't think he would go out of his way. I mean, he would need a big knife, but I don't think that's going to happen.
See, there you go.
I hate everyone equally, okay?
It works. Okay. I'll play the gun clip again, just so you guys know. Not David Guns, but here we go.
To be the justification for some fucking man to come in and call me everything but a white woman and attempt to want to stab me and brandish a gun in my...
that was wrong. That was wrong. That's what I'm saying. It was wrong that there was.
All right, so why do we got to keep rehashing it?
But what I'm saying,
why can't you just leave it there?
He had a gun, and he had mace spray. I mean, he could have come out and done like either less or worse. You know.
Coulda, shoulda, muulda. He had his knife. He did what he did. It was wrong. Why?
If you guys were in Mallory's trap, Vegas Vixen flat out said D has a pistol and he has a pepper spray with knives, and he only brought out a knife inside the handle.
Yeah, folding knives, butterfly knives.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
They weren't culinary knives at all.
Yeah, no, those are camping knives. Like,
and when everyone was saying that, I'm like, did you guys see the same shit I did? Because I woke up in the morning and I watched Stewie Griffin's crap.
Well, like, I think part of it is that people have trouble finding Stewie Griffin's channel. Again,
I think that too. Maybe we should send a link for him or something.
Yeah, totally. Let's do that.
I'll do it right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what's up, Donna? Yeah, little gas station knives. Yeah, I mean, they were.
Hey, Shauna.
Yeah, they were not culinary knives, but
no, they weren't. And unless you're making top ramen on the side of the fucking road.
I mean, but that's kind of what it's for. Like, it's a hunting sort of camping knife. Like, unless you're like fishing and you need to gut a fish or something. Like, it's. I mean, yeah, they're for like utility kind of thing, or like cutting rope for a tent.
Thank you, Evil Abe.
like that. We're not catching my god, dude. Saying what piece try. Thank you. Yeah, this is. I mean, I don't think people are really getting the severity of it because I think a lot of people are sort of diminishing how severe this was because they might have been present at the time and might have inadvertently played into it, and inadvertently, not intentionally, but inadvertently egged on.
Yeah.
And I think
word, by the way.
What?
Good word, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like
that's Stewie Griffin's website. He has a lot of shit there. It's rather interesting.
Yeah, probably good to take a look.
Then Mallory has that clip of the streaming house where you watch him with a gun, with a knife, just storming out.
Yeah, I find because it's Mallory, folks don't care. Exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of the thing. Like, I feel like.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show them again the knife one, part 3.
Oh, okay. That was what, part 3, I think.
Yeah.
Or part 2?
All right, hipster, check this out. It's part 3. This is from Mallory's cam that was in the dining room.
Okay.
From her laptop.
All right. I hope I'm clicking the right thing here. God help me.
You want to punch me in the head? Is this fucking stand up, bitch? Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You want to punch me in the head?
Is this what you're really about?
Stand up, dude.
Is this really what this is about? Don't call me dude,
Stand
bitch.
up, dude.
Don't call
stand
me.
up, man.
Listen, sissy.
All right. I hope that yeah.
Yeah, that's him with the knife.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh,
no, it's not cool at all. He had that in his hand while he was outside, by the way. It was hidden. And he was doing it like, a jail yard fucking shank. He was going to shank her if she stood up. That's what he was doing. Yeah,
if she had stood up, no. Never. Okay, you saw it, though, right? Okay, you clocked that.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, who likes D-Dub, says that he never saw that angle. What the fuck? Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's more angles going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, this is the thing. Like, this is
Rosie can't fix this shit. Just saying.
Yeah, like, I mean, okay, oh my god. Okay, so who knows that someone is capable of this and then says, oh, we'll do a streaming house.
Again.
Really? With him? Like, really?
What's up, mate? Oh, God. Can you say that word?
I think it's it might be matronista.
Matronista. That's what I wanted to say, too. Matronista.
I know, right? Yeah.
All right, whatever.
No, Rosie hasn't said anything about
No, she basically said he came from a hard life and basically tried to do a fixer thing. But it's not really working.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the evidence here, once again, the evidence does not.
Yeah, he had the knife with him outside too.
Yeah.
It's clearly there.
That was
he does tuck in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But he had it out, and what he was waiting for was for Mallory to stand up, so he could attack her and say that she was trying to get up in his face. So he stabbed her. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He did the Jason Voorhees thing, man. Just walking out there real fast.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah. If you want, you can rewind this stream.
No, that's on Mallory's. That's on Mallory's.
Yeah.
I'll send a link for that one too.
Yeah, the live feed for that. Again? Okay, sure.
So live feed from her laptop in the dining room. It's a really long feed. It's towards the very, very end.
Yeah, it's like how many hours? It's a lot.
Dude, it's a lot of fucking hours.
Yeah, but okay, apparently people are finally maybe getting this, so okay, I'll play it again, alright? Alright, okay.
What?
Anyway.
Is Kelly Kay the girl that was supposed to have food for them and they didn't eat anything until 5 a.m. in the morning and left?
Is that what?
Yeah, that's. Wait a minute. Are we
Um,
dealing with natural born killers kind of shit? What's happening here, dude?
oh god.
I hate that movie, by the way. It was really bad.
Yeah, it's kind of.
My friends dug it, but I was just like, this is boring, dude.
Yeah, I think if anything, it was like, you know, just the visual style of it.
Well, the visual style is cool, but
I think that's the main thing. Like, really. Anyway,
I was more Reservoir Dogs, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a Reservoir Dogs shirt. Well, not not an actual shirt, but like a parody of it.
Mr. Pink. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I just saw this earlier. Evil Apes, he visited Kelly Kay and she took down her videos. Makes me worry. I don't really know who she is even. Wow.
Dude, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Wow. Weird. Is available. Those may have missed it.
Dude, I would have called the cops too. But the thing is, Mallory didn't see him with a knife. And I'm sure she didn't even notice that in her fucking stream because it's at the very end and it's very small.
Yeah.
That happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are, finding this like relevant because I think a lot of people are not realizing this. Like, shit, I said I'll play it, so I'll play it again just because I said I would and stuff. Okay, hope I'm clicking the right thing again. Okay, I'll play like, I don't know, 30 seconds of it.
Which one are we playing?
The one with him, the one I just showed.
Oh, okay. Walking out with the blade.
Yeah, because
the
apparently
Michael Myers thing.
Yeah, I guess people really didn't get that. Or I don't know, the thing I just played. I'm trying to play it again. God help me.
You want to punch me in the head? Fucking stand up, bitch. Stand up. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah. That's something.
Yeah.
That was the thing. People are getting it now.
And then, I mean, you guys know about the gun thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I didn't even occur to me that maybe people didn't pick up on that. Or didn't see, the whole thing, or that. Yeah, nobody did. Everybody saw going on. There were kids in that house, dude. What's wrong with all those people? Exactly.
That's what blows my mind. In a man who had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Just a few months ago. It's like, dude, Dildo Baggins, calm the fuck down. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, like literally the noise that you hear in the background when, I don't know if that's in that clip. It's hard. It didn't show on the. I don't know why it's not doing that now. But yeah, the sound that you hear of the TV, that's a kid watching TV.
Yeah, that's a child watching television.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, nice sarcasm. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And for me to agree with her, fucking amazing.
I know, right?
God damn it, the fucking shit anyways. For this guy to make me agree with her.
I know.
You are a bigger douche than ever.
I resent it.
I do too.
I resent it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, when that's and that's him. And again, that was him not doing the worst he could have done. According to I'm gonna play this part again too. Fuck it. Oh my god.
Fuck it. We're going live.
Yeah, we'll do it live. Do it live now.
We're going live.
Apparently that was him being reasonable because as you will hear in this, I'll just play the clip. Do it.
To be the justification for some fucking man to come in and call me everything but a white woman and attempt to want to stab me and brandish a gun in my...
That was wrong. that was wrong. That's what I'm saying. It was wrong that there was.
All right, so why do we got to keep rehashing it?
But what
why
I'm saying,
why can't you just leave it there?
He had a gun and he had mace spray. I mean, he could have come out and done like either less or worse. You know,
coulda, shoulda, woulda. He had his knife. He did what he did. It was wrong. Why?
If you guys were in Mallory's trap, Vegas Vixen flat out said D has a pistol and he has a pepper spray with knives, and he only brought out a knife inside the handle.
Yeah, like
yeah. So it could have gone worse.
yeah, hey, that was him being reasonable.
That was him being reasonable with a knife. He could have brought out a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, wow, okay, bro, you're a good guy.
Yeah. This is a good guy. Hey, it's like oh well, I only hit her once. Like
I don't think Lindy would care. I don't know.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Like there was so much of what happened that night on the side chat. I know, and as Stellar pointed out, and I think that he was sort of alluding to this in his video from today. So much of it was about the animosity towards Mallory because
exactly.
She does condescend to people. She does talk down to them.
That's her shtick now. And,
very.
The thing is, you could hear it being different when she was talking to Rory. Mm-hmm. That was the real her right there.
Yeah.
That's not her shtick. That's her being real and legit. Yeah. But she needs to knock off the shtick, by the way, because it's not no one likes that shtick. It's fucking terrible. You make yourself look like a shitty person.
Yeah, it's really not cute. Like
it's nothing. It's not fun at all. It's just
not fun
just be cool, dude. Just be cool.
Yeah, for real. Like, I mean, that's the thing.
Why are you being a dick? Just be cool to everybody, man.
Yeah, you don't have to put on this act of whatever. And again, like, I mean, I know she says that it's all about entertaining, but that doesn't mean fighting.
No, I don't either, hipster. Trust me.
Oh, what? Yeah, no. Yeah, me neither. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You won't have any. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. Okay, like, okay. Like, again, just because you don't like Mallory, because a lot of people don't.
I can see that, Shauna, honestly.
Oh,
with the way she was talking to Rory, I can see that she's a rational person.
Yeah.
I can see that this is just a shtick and an act that she's doing.
Yeah, no, I've seen that, like, when she talked a bit about, like, about how, like, Lori was disrespected with the Vegas streaming house, that they didn't want her to come over, but they wanted to eat her food.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the way her take on that was very reasonable, and I agreed with it. I really enjoyed, like, just her, like, in that mode, you know?
Well, they did make peace, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if fucking Mallory saw him walking out with a knife like that. Just saying.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think she had any.
I don't think she had any inclination that was going to happen.
Yeah.
That he was trying to goad her into standing up. That he was going to shank that right now, kind of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because that's what his intentions were. He wanted her to attack, like, get up in his face, then he would shank her.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Imagine what Rory would do if that happened. Well, he could have done worse.
Oh God, I know.
Me?
It could have been a gun.
Fucking Rory, dude.
I know, right?
Mother of the fucking year, right there. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Like, I know that those two are fucking or whatever. I mean, allegedly, in my opinion, but like, Jesus, like, you would seriously endanger your kids by having him around? I mean, like, that guy, how many, I'm sorry, but like, he said that he was in a hotel or like he rented a car or some bullshit. And then Rory went on and contradicted it directly and said that D had been with him the whole time.
Yeah, well, how are you driving when you're on side chats all day and fucking doing fucking panels? You're not driving, man.
Nope.
You are in a car.
Yeah. Okay. Evil. Yeah. Enemy.
It's like these people. I don't like people that insult your intelligence.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. And you have two people who eat dirt, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Basically, I mean, these people eat fucking dirt in the backyard and go, yes, more please.
Yeah, and they're lying to you about it, and because they think you're dumb and they can get away with it.
Yeah, do not meet
D-Dub. Right? Yeah, what? Sorry.
D-Dub keeps saying he wants to meet me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's pretty rapey too, dude, by the way he's acting.
Yeah, he comes from pretty strong.
He's got some fucking Bill Cosby shit going on there, just saying. Watch out.
I don't know. I don't even know. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Hey girl, you want some of my drink? Yeah. It's purple Kool-Aid. It's got, hey girl, it got Xanax in it.
Yeah, it's a treat for you. Yeah, it's a bonus. She's kind of sending all the time he's drunk. He's doing more donations.
You're gonna meet him tomorrow. All right. Well, wear a bulletproof vest and make sure you get a morning after pill.
Bring us. Oh my god. Bring a safety buddy.
Bring a safety buddy.
A buddy system.
Don't take his pudding pop, hipster. Oh no.
Yeah.
Have some of my rappuccino. Yeah, no.
You would probably call it that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was he so mad at her? Just because, well, Mallory's a difficult person.
They got mad over a competition thing.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Thank you. Yeah.
They were having a competition of fucking. It turned into at first it was like, oh, I got this. Oh, I got this. And it was like, oh, I got this. Oh, I got this. And it was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You both need to calm your tits. That's why I kind of went to bed, because they were getting stupid. I'm like, oh my god, is this gonna end up being like some fucking Big Brother thing where they start crying on the couch? and I had to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if it's prison rules, wrap some newspaper on it. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have a hoodie or some shit wrapped around his hand. Like,
judging by his teeth, yeah, made you mad. Just an opinion. Yeah, it's been positive.
You know, that's what it is.
Yeah, probably. Oh, hey, Mallory. What's up?
I need to come on here. Are you all okay? And just assuming that I knew and did not know. Well, did you know he had the blade walking out?
Yeah.
Walking outside.
Yeah, when
open.
He actually did.
He had the blade open. Mallory.
Yeah. Like, should we play it again? Does Mallory need to see it?
Play it again for Mallory.
Like, what, the whole thing, or like, what should I do?
Just the part with the blade.
Okay, all right.
Where he's walking through like Michael Myers and shit.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
You want to punch you in the head? Fucking stand up, bitch. Stand up. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You want to
You
punch
hear
me in the
this?
head?
Is this what you're really about?
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, Mallory, if you want to come on, I'll send you the link. Or, you know what? I have to always do this. This makes it really easy. I'll put my add me link, and then if you click on add me, I can
stop this. We were supposed to stop it.
I thought I did. What?
Oh, no. Mallory said, "Please stop this."
Did we? Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, did she not see it, or?
I meant the clip. We did stop it.
Okay. Yeah.
She wants a link too. All right, so.
All right, cool. I'm going
to a pee-pee break, right?
What?
A pee-pee break.
God damn it! Why do you have to say that?
Well,
okay,
that's what it is. It's not like a Russian pee-pee party, but we're going pee-pee in the toilet.
Like a pee-pee. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So while I do that, here is the add me invite link for YouTube Messenger. It makes it really easy for me to send the link to you, and then it's like super easy this way. So I will post that on side chat right now. Mallory, if you would be so kind as click that, and then I will send you that. So while you do that, I'm going to go get more drink and go to the bathroom, as Punk has so nicely informed you guys.
Tinkle.
Yep. Thank you.
Because that's what ladies say.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I learn new things every day.
Well, that's what my grandmother used to say. It's like, no, ladies say tinkle.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, that's cute. All right.
Hey, awesome hooker.
Oh, hey, Trisha. Yeah, sorry, hooker. Hey, if you want to link, let me know as well, if you can. If we can get you on here, it's fine. I hope. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna take a break. I'll have the our amazing graphic again by Punk play while we do this. BRB. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is it working? Is it working right?
We went tinkle.
Yep. I'm waiting for Mallory. So I just sent you the link. So hopefully you should be able to get in here. And then I'll be able to add you to the scene. So let me know. Let me know what's up. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me get to the side chat. Sorry, guys. I didn't have that open for a second. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I missed that. Sorry about missing that.
I got you a beer. You want a beer?
A love break. I wish. Yeah, I wish I. Yeah, it's better get.
I mean, it's just Tecate, but I mean, Tecate is pretty good. It's a good beer.
You? Yeah, totally.
Relaxing Mexican beer.
Perfect.
Speaking of Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Elvis is in Mexico.
I know. How about that? Good for him.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, sweet. Enjoying the food. I know. Hey, I wish.
Hey, quiet you.
Who? Me?
No, Shauna.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Oh, I think, yeah. Okay, Mallory's in here.
Mallory's here.
Okay, so now we can hear you, but I have to actually manually add you to the room real fast, and then everyone will be able to hear you, so enjoy that. All right, this should work. Let's see. All right.
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry. Was I Jeff? Yeah. Yeah, he made it. Isn't it slick? I love it.
Okay, can you hear me? Am I in here?
Yeah.
Yes, you're here.
Okay. I'm trying to, I don't know this platform that I'm looking at. I'm trying to establish where the controls are. Hold on.
Oh, they're right in the bottom.
Okay.
Like you have.
Isn't it awesome?
Oh wait, what happened? Oh, you turned your mic on. There you go.
Hold on. I've got a kitten here. I've got a baby kitten trying to be nosy.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Let me, I want to switch onto the side chat area here so that I can see them.
Yeah, I think there's actually a part, like a panel that to show it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, but do whatever works for you.
Oh, there's a panel, you say? Just give me a second here.
Yeah, like right on the side, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I see. There is.
Yeah, which is a nice.
Okay. All right, I'm here and I'm set. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. How's it going?
It's lovely.
You look very relaxed, Punk. Yeah, you okay? We're supposed to be having fun, like you said.
Well, because I don't work at that shithole anymore. But yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there you go. Good. Oh my God. Yeah. So, how's it going, Mallory?
So the question is, when did I realize he had a knife? Is that the question?
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure we have a few questions, but yeah, go for it.
Well, you go ahead. It's your show.
Yeah, no, that's a good place to start.
Okay. I didn't realize he had a knife whatsoever at all. I never seen a knife with my own eyes that evening. And the clip that you just played, I didn't see those clips or the still frame. In fact, tonight was the very first time I actually seen the video clip. I had someone send me just a still shot of that image after I returned home. And it is absolutely chilling. It freaks me out, to put it mildly. All of those. I didn't see any of those clips ahead of time, during, or anything. Anything that you all saw while it was happening, I didn't get to see until I got home, and it kind of trickled in. So for the record, when I was out there running my mouth, being myself combined with my YouTube self, and people were talking about in the side chat, Mallory, basically shut up, bring it down a notch, you're inflaming, you're doing this. And I just kept on going along. I had no idea. The only thing that I had heard was from my side chat. I was able to pick up a few things, in between Rory and I just talking or whatever and bantering, that he was threatening to kill me. Now, at that point, if anybody remembers, at first I was like, whatever. I don't really, I don't take that serious. Like, who's going to really kill me? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then at some point, I looked at Rory and I said, girl, I'm going to ask you a question. I said, does he have any convictions? And she said, no. I'm like, well, should we call the police? And she's like, no. And I'm like, at that moment, I'm like, I'm just going to put it, I had no idea behind me, a couple walls, there was this lunatic with knives. And I certainly had no idea he had planned to come out as he did, with knife in one hand, selfie stick cam in the other one that you can't see in that footage, but that's what he was carrying in the other hand. He had a camera on his
Wait a minute. He had a fucking selfie stick too? With the knife?
A short one. It was it was a camera short to hold your phone.
Fucking YouTube, guys. YouTube.
I officially don't trust anyone who uses this.
And that's all I seen. I mean, you have to think, when he finally made it out in the patio, everything happened so fast. You can see how he come crashing through that door. I mean, when I say crashing, it was at rapid pace. He was on a mission. And I had Rory sitting to my right. There were really no lights out there, because one other thing that y'all don't know, why was it so dark outside, kind of, sort of? It's because the sea turtles across the way, there's like a little ordinance that you're not supposed to be running your outside lights for the baby sea turtle. So it's pretty dark outside.
Wait a minute, there's sea turtles there too? That's cool.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so that's why it wasn't really illuminated beyond our cell phones. And just kind of lights that might be peering out of the house or whatever.
Thank you, but I'm not going to get the money.
Oh, thank you, Trisha.
It just wasn't that illuminating.
You want?
So I never saw when a wild person comes out challenging you. And when I say you, I mean me. I'm sitting there. As I said, I never ever, thank goodness, rose up off of that chair. I was all mouth. I was not physical. I was in no way a physical threat to him. People were clinging on to the fact, well, Mallory said that she'd push him off the balcony. And I want to reiterate, that was my way. That's the best that I could do to keep this person at bay. Yeah. In my mind, these were warnings. If you come at me, if you touch me, if this is what's going to happen. We all have our way to defend ourselves. Some people are going to jump up and start making it physical right off the get-go. Some people are just going to use their mouth, like I chose to use my mouth. And other people are going to kind of, not for a better choice of words, but they're going to crawl up in a fetal position and just, go wherever they're going to go in their little zone. So I was all mouth. I was really banking on the fact that this loudmouth really wasn't going to hit me. But then he threw that drink on me. That was one thing. But then there's another clip where you could see, and it looks like he was striking me or about to strike me. He was actually trying to smack my phone out of my hand. That's what he was doing there. Mm-hmm. And that's when all that was going on, that's when it felt more like a reflex to me than even intention. But that's when I kicked him in his shin. When he was there trying to do that motion. And that was the closest he ever got to me. Like, that was contact, because I could feel his hands on my arm, on my hand, as he was trying to either get the phone from me or knock it down into the, just out of my hands.
Yeah. And thank God he didn't manage to, because my God.
Dude.
No, because here's the thing. It's all clear when you can see in hindsight, and there's video clips. Let me explain how we captured that video clip first that you all showed today. We were all in the dining room having a great time. We were just coming off of our table talk, where we were just kind of giving first impressions on one another and all that. We went through that. And then they're smokers, and, they went out for they were going to do some video stuff and smoke. Now, a lot of the times, and most of the time, I think when they were smoking and other moments, I stayed in and I tried to entertain the people, like on the cameras or whatever, the best I could. In this moment, I thought, I want to go out too. I want to go out too this time. So instead of packing my computer, because it was a laptop, I didn't want to haul that back and forth. I just walked on out. I let my my laptop just keep rolling. I didn't even think about it one way or the other. Then when I was out there, after a couple minutes, I said, oh, I've got my phone. I can probably just go ahead and start my stream up here. That's how I ended up with 2 streams. And then after that, I never thought about any other camera in the house. Just didn't. But if not for that, we wouldn't have gotten that image that you all had today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that image came to be.
That was like Michael Myers walking out the door kind of shit.
When I see it in motion, this was the very first time I seen that in motion. And that's when I said, please stop, because I can't tell you how that makes me feel.
It's chilling. I mean, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, to realize how serious it was.
It was so serious, and I'm so hurt and upset. And it's like, here's the thing. You all said that we made peace, we apologized, or whatever it is. This was my feelings at the time when I apologized. I have no intentions of seeing him again. I was never going to see him again. Under any conditions would I see him again. He wanted to see. He wanted to apologize, and it seemed important to him that I accept his apology. He left me a pretty in-depth, detailed. It seems heartfelt and all that on the voicemail, and I'm like, okay, I'll accept your apology. And in return, I couldn't stress enough that in my mind, my sass, my attitude, my shtick, as you all say, that is a separate issue than a madman running through a knife. So, I get both of them running concurrently. Like, that's what I had a problem with. There's no way. See, as I said before, no one has ever been arrested for being condescending. No one's gotten so much of a ticket for being condescending or a bitch or just, whatever it is. If you don't like that aspect, that's when you turn me off. That's when you tell me to go kiss your ass, F off, whatever you're going to do to me. But no one's going to be entitled to lift a hand to me, much less a knife at that point.
Well, so that's why I said away.
These are two separate issues. Yeah. Because the truth is, if we were allowed just to get physical with every person that we thought were insulting, were down-talking us, were intentionally trying to make us feel small, we would be stabbing people left and right on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Especially here in LA. Yeah.
And so for people out there that said, I refuse, and to this day, I really refuse to believe I did anything wrong, that's exactly what I mean, and I stand by it. I did nothing wrong in that context. Now, in another context, if we're just 2 civil people hanging around with no knives, no weapons, no physicality, and I'm repeatedly, supposedly making somebody feel small, or I'm intentionally insulting them, then in that context, sure, I'm doing something wrong. Do you see? There, I'm wrong. There's room for improvement. But not when we cross the line into Crazyville. There has nothing. No longer does it have anything to do with my being condescending whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about him having a gun after the fact?
Yeah.
Say it again.
That he had a gun.
I've never heard that he had a gun.
Well, should you play that too?
Yeah. Should I? Yeah. Thank you.
We'll play that right now, because
this might be news to you, Mallory. Yeah.
Well, I think you were in the moment when you were talking, and I can hear your emotions, and you weren't probably really listening. But yeah, check this out. You have the audio.
Right. Okay. I hope you can see it. Yeah. All right, 1 sec. Because now I have to press send to live because I was setting this on.
To be the justification for some fucking man to come in and call me everything but a white woman and attempt to want to stab me and brandish a gun in my...
That was wrong. that was wrong. That's what I'm saying. It was wrong that there was.
All right, so why do we got to keep rehashing it?
But what
Why
I'm
can't you
saying,
just, no, but why can't you just leave it there?
He had a gun, and he had mace spray. I mean, he could have come out and done like either less or worse. You know,
coulda, shoulda, woulda. He had his knife. He did what he did. It was wrong. Why?
If you guys were in Mallory's trap, Vegas Vixen flat out said D has a pistol and he has a pepper spray with knives, and he only brought out a knife inside the handle.
Well, while you're getting that, I just want to kind of give a little backstory into the evening.
We're on the. I switched over, so we're back on the live stream right now. So we're streaming this live, just so you know.
Okay.
Go for it.
My recollection before all that crazy stuff, I have no memory whatsoever of being nasty to him. I really don't. And I can say, in fact, I have clear memory of him being rather nasty to me that I had to overcome. And that's what wasn't shown on video is our first hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes there together, where I had no idea that he was contemplating. He was so upset and furious. He was contemplating getting a hotel room. But what's not known is in my head, I had to struggle with the fact, based on how he was treating me, if I needed to, my gut instantly told me, girl, you need to get on out of here. You just need to get on. That's what my gut told me. And I told my gut, just shut up, girl. You're being dramatic. Basically, I just dismissed it. But because my thing was, wow, I don't know who this guy is, but this is the guy that I knew. This guy's cranky. He's nasty. He's being juvenile and childish all over this room situation. And it literally took an hour and 45 minutes for him to just kind of come back down to reality. And he started being okay and nice. And then as we all started having cocktails Sunday night, I never really thought about that room again. I never thought about his bad attitude again. We all just started having fun with all of the bantering back and forth with our stream viewers and all that. I was having cocktails, which is something I rarely do. I was laughing. I was having fun. I was being silly. And we were all getting along. I went to bed. I woke up the next day at 2:00 in the afternoon. So already we know I'm guilt-free between the hours of 6 a.m. and 2 because I was asleep. So I couldn't have been around doing anything ugly or nasty to him.
Right.
After 2:00, well, I mean, the video's there. I was hanging out in the dining room for the most part. Him and the husband, what's his name, Randy, they went shopping. They were gone for, I guess, close to an hour. They got back, started cooking the dinner. I just don't recall. There's this myth out there that I really believe is built on top of preconceived notions about me that I was just being nasty to him rapid fire. And it's just not the case. And that's why I said, if anybody wants to go back and find these scenarios on video, all my video feed is there. And I believe they will be hard pressed finding me being nasty to him, continuously condescending to him. I just don't believe that was the case. In fact, I feel I was probably more mellow that day, more not, here we are, air quotes, Mallory Williams than ever before during that day. I was spending most of the time with the kid, Walter, we were chilling. I was sitting up alone watching the ocean in the back. I just wasn't that involved with D. I really wasn't that day.
Wait a minute. Did you guys ever take advantage of the hammock that was there?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know it's a hammock. My feet never even touched the sand because the weather really wasn't that great.
Oh shit! I would have been there sleeping all night. Anyways.
Hey, trolling along.
So somebody says, now I don't even know why I'm acknowledging this comment because it's so silly. No woman would have pushed a man the way you did. I don't understand what that has to do with gender, and I don't understand with what do you mean pushed a man? At what point was I pushing this man?
What's gendered about pushing someone?
Yeah, I don't know. No woman would have done that. I don't know. So that's why I don't even know why I'm acknowledging that silly comment.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay. So Mallory couldn't hear this when I played it earlier for you guys. So I just want to play this on my phone real fast, and it'll just be picked up by my mic. So I don't think she actually heard the gun clip. So
I did not.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let me just do that real fast. Hopefully this will work. Or it might not. I swear to God.
That's life, yo.
Oh my God, yeah, no, it's.
I will send you the video right now of that part.
Thank you.
No worries.
You see, like, you're so good at this. Awesome. Thank you.
I got your back, no matter what.
Thank you. Oh, and likewise, of course.
On desktop.
Yeah, that's probably good, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. I don't do the research on that. Yeah, totally.
All right. So it may take you a little while for you to get it.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay, Mallory. Here's a question. Okay, so Rory said twice that a knife was actually thrown at you. Did that happen?
I don't recall anything being thrown at me, but like I said, everything happened so quickly out there. Mm-hmm. It was loud. It was rambunctious. It was, you know, there's a part of you that comes out of yourself. And like when I say out of yourself, you just start firing off words. You're not keeping time. You're not keeping track of your body language or anything. All I know is I was in a chair and I was doing my best to retaliate in some way and at the same time keep this person at bay. Mm-hmm. You have to think there was no warning for me. There was no anticipation that this was going to... It was literally like, this kind of stuff don't happen to me in real life. I mean,
it was... I expect this shit to happen in real life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here's the best way I can say it. Everything was happening. Every word that was spoken, every physical gesture that was spoken, every visual, it was happening faster than my brain could process every bit of it. My brain was lagging behind everything. And I have a pretty quick brain sometimes, but not that evening. It just, I never saw any of that coming. Not to that level. Not for me just saying, God, what was the last word? Oh, apparently this is what's apparently set him off. But as you can see, this is what's freaky. People are going to say that, well, you're the one who said you were gonna punch him in the head. You can clearly be heard saying that. Here's the thing. I have two things to say to that. One, I said that as if I were gonna say, look, I'm gonna slap who's down there. I'm gonna slap Loco in the head if you don't stop harassing me. You know what I mean? You don't literally mean you're gonna stand up, walk in the house, and literally attack someone and slap someone. It's just it's talk and more talk. Mm. It's kind of up there with saying, oh, I'm going to kill you when you get home. You know, you're making me so mad, I'm going to kill you. It's that kind of thing. So having said that, I could not no sooner get that when I leaned over to Roy and said, so should I just go there and punch him in the head, just bring this to an end? I didn't get that out of my mouth before that door come bam. That video. Yeah. So that tells me he was on his way out to that porch with that knife way before those words. That was just a weird coincidence in timing. Trust me. He was looking to watch the video. Bam, he was out there. As soon as I didn't finish my sentence. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he was looking for an excuse. Okay, I have this. queue it up. So, okay, Valerie hasn't heard this, you guys, so this is important.
To be the justification for some fucking man to come in and call me everything but a white woman and attempt to want to stab me and brandish a gun in my...
That was wrong. That was wrong. That's what I'm saying. It was wrong that there was...
All right, so why do we got to keep rehashing it?
But what I'm saying...
No, but why can't you just leave it there?
He had a gun, and he had mace spray. I mean, he could have come out and done, like, either less or worse. You know,
coulda, shoulda, woulda. He had his knife. He did what he did. It was wrong. What?
If you guys were in Mallory's trap, Vegas Vixen flat out said D has a pistol and he has a pepper spray with knives, and he only brought out a knife inside the handle.
Wow. So no. I mean, even though you can clearly say I was having a conversation with Vegas here, but at the same time, your gun never resonated, because my mind was on, I don't care what he had it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
there's always a lot going on a hangout, especially, if you try to keep up with like a side chat.
My biggest point was when I was invited to the stream house, like I said, half facetiously and half serious, I never got the memo that I was supposed to bring weapons. I didn't bring any weaponry. The only weaponry that I bought was my mouth. That apparently is like a nuclear bomb to some folks, where it's going to throw them into crazy town. But nonetheless, I didn't bring a taser, I didn't bring mace, I didn't bring knives, and I certainly didn't bring a gun to a streaming house that was supposed to be just pleasurable. And this is where I'm hurt. Now, earlier I said hurt. I'm not hurt by D. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that I thought he was one person, but unfortunately he's another. Yeah. And we will no longer have any kind of relationship. That's a disappointment. Hurt comes from people that I know. I have known for some time and a good amount of time. People that I have never wished any harm to. Oh, I might piss you off. I might be sassy, but I don't go around like Tucker. I was there like anybody else, hoping that man would get through it. We were all affected, but I wasn't sitting there hoping, Jesus, don't let him find a heart. You know what I mean? People that I just don't do that. I wasn't saying if I have a fight with somebody, an argument, I said, I'm not hoping they get hit by a car, or I'm not hoping somebody comes, you know what I mean? Tragic, awful stuff. That's not what I do. But they were privy. They were privy to see what he was doing. Tucker passed it all off as, this was a great line by Tucker. Well, is there any real difference? I am not the exact quote, I'm slightly paraphrasing, but this was the point. Is there really any difference in a knife made of words, and well, hell yeah, there is, honey. Yeah. Sorry to say, but yeah. And then there were people out there trying to pass it off as they were chef knives because he's a chef and blah, blah. That's what, well, let me
that was a funny part.
Yeah, no.
And let me this was what's aggravating me too, because I'm like, all right, listen, if we want to go with the premise those were chef knives, great. They're chef knives when you're using them for culinary purposes. When you're using them to go out and slice up some person on the front of the house, those are no longer chef knives. They're just knives.
Yeah.
So that was nonsense. And then, of course, when I was able to see clips of his side chat and all that, and the people seeing him with these knives, continuing to give him donations and pushing him to go confront that bitch, go, throw her off the balcony, throw her out the window, kill her. We'll say she fell or whatever. It's like that hurts. Like that is some serious. That's like wow, because. That has nothing, in my mind, that has nothing to do with YouTube, entertainment, good times, nothing. All I can think was, if I stood up in that chair, okay, if I stood up, which now in hindsight, it seems to be his intent, exactly. She came at me, and he was going on with this whole thing, trying to guess my weight down and my height, and that, it just seemed like that was going to be his thing, she was intimidating and she was lunged at me. She was, and it's like, that's really what it seemed like. looking back, because when you can see him coming out, it wasn't down to his side. That knife wasn't sticking out of his pocket. That knife was ready to go. In fact, had anyone opened that door and came out at the same time, somebody with a knife in the stomach.
Accidentally, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, not even stomach. He was doing jail yard style. He was doing it in a way to where it get you in the kidney and up. Yes.
I have never seen anything like that.
Get your fucking spleen and shit.
Yeah.
In something that I was involved with. And yeah, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I'm a strong bitch. I am a strong bitch, I like to think, but I am flesh and blood, and I'm sorry, if that knife would have ever penetrated me, I could be dead. And
yeah.
All for what? Because I get the death penalty because I'm condescending? Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's going to tell the judge and the police. Well, she wouldn't shut up. She was condescending. She was over-talking me. And, yeah, I had to stab the bitch. Really?
Well, it could have been worse. He could have had a gun.
Or shot me.
Yeah. You know,
But that's what everybody's
that rationale to me is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that's why I refuse. I refused. I don't care who likes who. I really don't. I could give two shits less. But that's why I refused to sit there and go with this ridiculous narrative that we're both to blame. Because when you put that crap out there, you're minimizing what happened. Some people want to paint it as two big personalities. Some idiots want to claim it was just jealousy because he was getting a few tips. Darling, trust me, I saw the tips he was getting. They were all small dollar tips. I think he had one juicy one for $100 in a super chat, which was like, he'll only get like 50% of that. Mine come through PayPal. I have real donors. You know what I'm saying? And by real donors, I mean hefty amounts. I'm not jealous of that. I'm not jealous of who gets what because it has no bearing on mine. So this had nothing to do with somebody getting super chats or money. It had to do with their behavior as the super chats were coming in. It had to do with his nastiness that felt like he was not only just throwing me under the bus, but Rory. It felt very much, and she felt it. If you can listen to her conversations in there, you know, he was just changing on a dime against us, or let me just say toward us, and it was nasty, you know, because Rory has been feeding that man. Rory has been driving that man around, and is going to get him back to Vegas, or was, whatever they've worked out. You know, she's putting this man up. So for him to sit there, and behave the way he did, making her feel less than, and the people who don't like her flat out more important. That's what was happening there. But that was all child's play nonsense compared to what really happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I could really care less about any of that banana crap. The knife thing, the murder intent, the intent to murder me.
Yeah, this
is one of those things that sinks in a little bit later.
It was premeditation. I mean, premeditation, just so everyone knows, premeditation is defined as like, if there is enough time for you to choose to do something else, and you still choose to whatever, then it's premeditated. Yeah. Just so you guys know. So that would have clearly been premeditated.
Looking at all the footage, of course, he should listen. I was just a 911 call away from, and that's what I should have done. I should have not asked Rory, should I? I knew better. I knew better. I should have just said, if I thought enough to ask the question, should I call 911? I should have just called 911. Let the cops come out, break up the party, whatever they wanted to do. He would have been taken to jail because no doubt he would have just been taken to jail.
I mean,
I didn't want to send anyone to jail, but of course I didn't know. I can't say it enough. I had no idea, but just a couple sheets of drywall and 2x4s behind me, this madman was in there slinging knives around and eventually come thrusting one at me. So what I want to say is, real quick is,
no, go for it.
Anybody out there that don't like the Mallory shtick or just don't like Mallory at all, here's the thing. The feeling may very well be mutual. Okay, let's just make that. It could be mutual, but I would not want to see you get murdered. I would not be sitting there trying to talk up the crazy person to go confront you. That is sick. That is the sickest of the sick. And on top of it, here, let me give you $5 more just so my message can be seen of how much Mallory sucks and we hate Mallory. You know, go deal with that bitch. That is sick.
Yeah.
Sick. So
yeah,
it's been quite an eye opener.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I just want to say, like, don't beat yourself up about like not calling the cops. Like, people don't expect that to happen to them.
No,
Like,
I've been in situations like this before. Shit happens, man. It's crazy. You don't know how to react quick enough because you're not seeing the whole story. You just because when stuff like that happens, you're like tunnel vision.
you can't believe it happened. Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, I've been in a situation like that too. In fact, that's like where, you know, I mentioned this before, a lot of PTSD stems from. That actually was a thing. Like, you know, that actually did escalate. And so, like, there were a lot of common elements in what happened to me and what I saw happen to you. So, and I don't know, I myself struggled with that, like saying like, oh, I should have just called the police. But like,
someone just says, and this is a pretty good question. Says, if Mallory spent the day with a man and didn't know he was crazy, how could any viewer know that? Come the F on. Here's the thing. When I was spending time with him, everything was civil. At no time did he pull a knife out on me. No time did he start juggling knives and threaten to kill me. So my thing is, the moment that someone starts pulling out knives and talking about they're going to go out there and punch a bitch right in her mouth or punch a bitch in her face, even with no knives, right? Let's just for a moment take the murder out. Let's just say with the assault, okay? Because he was hung up on that pretty damn well, that he wanted to punch me in the face, punch me in the mouth, beat the hell out of me like a man. So maybe at that moment would start to be a good time to say, oh yeah, this guy is not, he's not firing in all 4 plugs, right? Mm-hmm. And then when he starts to go in and pull out knives, and then when he says, I'm going to cut this bitch, I'm going to cut her throat, I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do, that's like another red flag that says, okay, bitches, we might need to hold back here. We might need to start talking him down now. We might need to hold back with our donations. So is there anybody out there that knows this guy better? Maybe somebody should call Rosie and have Rosie call him and see if she can talk him down, because they spent a lot of time together. So, I'm telling you, but what not to do at that point was to, and you can see the comments as plain as day when he's talking with those knives.
Well, I want to say too, the title you have, The Fixer and the Kid.
Yeah.
That made me fucking laugh because that was fucking hilarious.
Just it's how I felt, because when I saw that thing that she did, and I'm going to be honest, she'll be the first to tell you her and I have our highs and lows. And I consider Rosie my friend, and she considers me her friend. And sometimes she knows me, and then other times when it's convenient, she doesn't know me that well. And this was one of those times where she could say she didn't know me that well, but she knew the kid really, really well. But it comes down to kind of serving thy purpose. And that's
he's not a kid; he's an adult. What's he? 40?
Yeah. but she had. Here's my thing. They had plans to meet up. They were going to be doing video again together in Vegas. Now, I know Rosie. The last thing she wants is for this crazy stuff to be hanging around that when they meet back up. So she was the fixer. She had to fix and smooth this over by, again, putting us both on equal playing grounds. I can, as she says, I often go to the beat of my own drum. You either love me or you hate me, that kind of thing.
I'm trying to repair his branding. His branding is fucked up now. His brand is ruined.
So that's what she was trying to repair desperately. And that's why I made that video, because I'm like, oh my God, all this needs is some crazy background music. And it was true, because, you've seen the video and you've seen how ridiculous it was. It was a parody of itself, for God's sake. Rosie trying so hard to paint this man out as some he's overcome the odds and whatever anger issues he had as well in the past, and bullshit, lady, bullshit. Because let me tell you, that's bullshit. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
But this is what happens when you can't call people you like out. Even when you're holding knives, there's a problem. When it's easier for you to still blame the other person because you don't like her, because you don't like her tone, you don't like her shtick, there's a problem. And there's no denying that. Every bit is on video. Video don't lie. Sound doesn't lie. There's a man chasing me with a knife, beckoning me to stand up so that he can shank me, as you would say, threatening to beat my ass. It's all there.
Yeah, I always feel like
I want to know who Kelly K is. That's kind of disturbing. After he visited her, all her videos are taken down.
Yeah, Kelly, right. Okay, I have to say,
does anybody know who the fuck she is? I've never heard of her before. I'm sorry.
Okay, I saw Monique and a few other people who are here now who didn't see the clips. So should we replay them? Do you think that's a good idea? I don't know what to do.
If you want to replay the one where he's walking out with the fucking knife, because I think that's the one that's...
Well, there's a couple people, let me say this, there's a couple people in here still trying to, now they're trying to make excuses for the audience. Oh, here's the deal. It's not about donating. Nobody has to feel guilty for donating. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you had a message, okay, if you put a message in with while donating this man, something derogatory about me while he's in there dealing with knives, and before or after or during that he's talking about beating the shit out of me, then yes, you should feel guilty and you should feel ashamed. Yeah. Up until that point, if you gave him $1, nothing crazy was going down. No, you're fine. Give anybody you want. But don't sit here and try to backpedal your asses out when you saw something, and at that point you know better. When physical violence starts coming out of somebody's mouth and you continue to egg them on and to support them and to give them money, then you will be ashamed of yourself. Even if not publicly, when you close your eyes at night and go to sleep, you will be ashamed of yourself. And the whole thing that, because then it's just between you and yourself, darling, because then you won't be able to convince anyone else that it was anything other than, I don't like this bitch, or I don't like this bitch anymore. So therefore, I'm team psycho, or I'm team sorry, not guilty. I can give anybody I want a tip. No, honey. We all know what time of day it is. We know who is giving tips when, where, and how. And you know why you were giving you a tip. So without having to accuse any one person, which I have not done, I haven't called any one person out for giving a tip. I'm just saying it happened. It happened. And if you're one of these people that didn't give a tip and encourage him while he was counting knives and threatening me, then you have nothing to worry about. Not a thing.
Maybe you should roll that footage of,
go ahead.
Of the Michael Myers shit.
Yeah. Let me get it over here. Okay, here we go. We send it to live and go, because I changed the thing.
You want to punch me in the head? Is this fucking stand up, bitch? Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You want to punch me in the head?
Is this what you're really about?
Stand up, dude.
Is this really what this is about? Don't call me dude,
Stand
bitch.
up, dude.
Don't call
stand
me.
Up, man.
Listen,
stand
sissy.
up, man. You want to punch me in the head? You want to come in here and punch me in the head?
Got.
Stand up, dude.
We got a
stand up,
sissy.
man.
Bitch, come
Stand
at me
up.
one time. Come at me
Stand
one
up,
time.
and I will.
I don't have to.
Stand up and I will.
You've been doing enough talking.
Stand up and I
come
will.
at me, you little
stand up
fucking
and I will.
pansy. Come
stand
at
up
me.
and I will.
So
you
he's all
be
talk,
fucking
everybody.
Stand
He's
up and I
all
will.
talk.
All right. So, yeah, I hope you guys maybe get it now a little if people. Yeah, let's see what the reaction is. I think that night, that particular moment or that like evening, I think that people were donating to like sort of get at Mallory. I do.
They were. It's caught on.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, I don't make
it is what
up.
it is.
And
it is what it is.
Yeah, and I don't think that people who were doing that necessarily thought that it would escalate the way that it did.
Well, they didn't know this guy was going to be this way.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing.
They really thought he was Sunny Sunshine. They thought he was golly willikers. I'm going to help you.
Yeah. Oh,
well, as I said, just an hour and 15 minutes previously, we were having a field day in my little car. We were doing a little ridiculous Mallorizing, driving about town together. Now, he could have very well had knives with him in that car. I wouldn't have known because I never asked him. Are you armed, sir, before you get in my car? And is there anything that I can say that's going to set you off and I'm going to find a knife in my neck?
Well, I guess we need metal detectors.
Yeah.
For everything.
I would never have thought, like just an hour into the future, that suddenly this man was just going to be full on crazed. And, well, did you play that clip or you're not able to get it?
No, we played it.
Yeah, it
okay.
Doesn't decide, but yeah.
So other than that, it is what it is. That's something that it's an eye opener. It's something I'm dealing with. It's something that's going to shape how I go forward when it comes to meeting people.
Yeah.
Making my accommodations and stuff like that. Well, do I want to go alone? Do I want to bring pepper spray? If I go, am I not going to go at all anymore? Who knows? But let it be a lesson to everybody.
Oh no, don't tell Rosie. Oh no. Oh shit, no, don't do that. We're in such trouble now.
No one out there would have hesitated meeting D-Dubs. Really. For the same reasons I didn't hesitate meeting him.
I can relate to what you say about it affecting you going forward and meeting new people. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, there were a lot of commonalities between like what caused me to have PTSD and what you went through that night. And and that's big.
I've been through shit like that too with my parties and stuff I had back in the day, and like I've had people like that too. They just all of a sudden freak out. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and out of control. You have to fucking throw them out of your house.
Yeah, and that was a big. And I know I mentioned this, but like that's what led to me like socially isolating, and then eventually actually using this and coming on here as a way to sort of like help get me through that. Like, because meeting new people, it's very hard to do after something like that. I mean, it's very hard to really open up.
I have to be clear. There's accusations coming up, or I think misunderstandings in the side.
Sorry, let me see. Sorry.
Cooper says, by bringing up the viewers, it takes the blame off of D. Absolutely not. The blame lies with D. I blame the psycho. Okay,
he's an adult.
No doubt.
He's a fucking adult.
Yeah,
he's a grown man. He has children.
Yeah,
he should know better than that. And then sit there and say it could have been a gun. What the fuck?
What I said was,
that's
I am very disappointed that a person that I liked turned out to be a crazed psycho killer. I said I am hurt. I personally am hurt by what was going on in the side chat. That's not to say that I blame them for his actions. I'm hurt for the fact that I've seen people out there, a lot of these people I know or have known through passing, who were egging this person on. I'm personally hurt by that. I'm not blaming you for his actions. I'm hurt that I could see that people wanted this to escalate.
Understand that?
I'm not saying you made it escalate. I'm saying it was clear that there are people out there that wanted that. It just wasn't enough yet. I mean, when was it going to be enough? Because it had been going and building and building and building and more until he come rushing out of that thing, and then all hell broke loose, and it is what it is. So hurt is different than blame. I don't blame any
trying to be cool with each other. Work together. Be cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, Okay, and yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, I don't think, and that's sort of why I brought that whole like thing. I don't think anyone viewing thought that it would escalate that quickly or that
I don't
severely.
think so either.
But the same thing, like this is what I tell you, or I try to tell like you guys this. You don't know how far someone is willing to go or how quick they're willing to go there. You really don't. Like,
no, you don't. You don't know these people personally.
Yeah.
You don't know their backgrounds. You don't know how they'll react with all this shit going on, as we fucking saw.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I try to say it's better to de-escalate these situations. It's better to just be cool, just be chill, just be like, okay, all right, like, you know, don't let it.
And apparently, he said he wasn't drunk. He only had a few drinks. He wasn't drunk, but he was drunk the day after.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, he didn't, you know, as many times.
It's like, what the hell's up with this guy?
Yeah, but that wasn't true, Mallory?
That's not true. Of course, he was drinking. I was drinking. And
slurring his words when he was fucking talking, man. You can tell when someone's drunk. I mean, any adult can tell when another adult is drunk.
And I never gave his drunkenness much thought because I always see him drunk. That's how I knew him, tipsy. Every time I seen him on video, he was drinking. So I would have probably been a little lost if I did see him drinking.
It's just drinking.
Yeah, but, well, he's a drinker. It is what it is. But he didn't seem violent. But that night he seemed violent. He seemed violent. Yeah.
Well, he seemed it, right?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Violent.
He was very violent.
Yeah.
I mean, motherfucker charged out the door with a knife out.
Yeah, okay, so Awesome Hugger asked if it's an open panel, and sure. You want to come on?
Yeah, come on up.
I'll send you, see if I can get the link onto my phone, and I'll send it to you. Or, I can figure this out. I got it. I did.
Yeah, there's a thing, you know, people are saying he wasn't angry around other people. Well, here's the thing. No one really knows.
No one knows.
I don't know how many of you out there met him, okay? I'm assuming most of us have not met him. And, you know, we don't know. We don't know. You know, there was a sign. There was a little sign where I saw this little mini flip one night, and I looked at it. It caught my attention. I processed it, and then I let it go, and I never thought about it again. He was at the wedding chapel with in Vegas with Rosie. There was something going on with his phone where he wasn't able to stream as smoothly as Rosie was. And he lost his little temper for a hot minute. After about sulking for a good hour, he isolated himself from her. He was trying to get this thing under control. And then she was trying to calm him. And he took this phone and just slammed it to the ground.
What the fuck?
Out of like nowhere. And then he pulled it back in and he was okay. But that was the first sign that he has some issues. So I'm telling you, just because you people haven't seen it on video doesn't mean it hasn't happened. And maybe it has happened to some level, and maybe some people choose not to talk about it because what good would it do? What good would it do the viewers? This was just something that it couldn't be. It was on 3 different cameras, for God's sake. 4 if you include my cell phone. So you had 3-4 pieces of video going, and it just the stars and the moon and the personalities and the anger and the rage and the right audience, everything just came together.
Basically, don't commit a crime in a streaming house.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I refuse. I mean, listen, I believe, you know, this was a line that was going around. A couple people said, well, again, when they were trying to do the whole it's both people are wrong thing, both people are to blame. Yeah. Mallory could make Mother Teresa, you know, lose her mind. That's very possible. But you know what? I'm sure I could if I talked to, you know, even though she's dead, bless her soul. But you know what? I don't think Mother Teresa's going to get up and cut my head off with a sword. She's probably going to say, this character is hopeless. She's a hopeless one. I'm not going to waste more time with her.
So I want to make this a thing. So the way you act is a shtick, right? It's a shtick. That's not really who you are. Because you're actually
into that.
Kind of pleasant right now. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very pleasant, but like.
And you have really good takes on stuff when you're like,
Yeah.
sort of being more.
I do, but if you go through my channel, if you're ever really, really bored one day, not this week or last week, I understand because it's all about Mallory Williams and there's not a panel not talking about me, right? I get it. But maybe a couple weeks from now when there's really not much going on, just go check out my channel and you'll see there's bits of me being extra saucy and sassy and slightly arrogant. You'll see me giving real human talks about a little of my transgender, a little to do with name change, some family things, some job things. Then you'll see some silly other parts where I'm, playing around with music or whatever I'm doing. So I'm a multifaceted human being like you are and you are. So is it a shtick? All I can say is I tend to play up for my cameras. I tend to play up because you have to understand, as much people who don't like my shtick, there's many who do like my shtick. So
no, there is, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people
are one of those things. You've gotta find your audience. You've got to play to the camera, and I just don't believe it.
Well,
I can't be myself all the time. I can't be the nice,
maybe show more heart, like you are right now. Show more heart. Just
totally.
In my mind,
I think that's cool.
Yeah,
in my mind, I bring the heart when it's called for. I do.
I just think that's cool. Just saying.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Just know, I'm not the she devil. I can be sassy.
Well, I'm
and
that
sometimes
now.
I can do it better than others, and that in itself will piss people off sometimes. It is what it is. Having said that, I think I pretty much covered everything. I'm probably going to go for now. Punk, I don't know who you are or where you come from, but I got to say, you are very handsome.
Well, thank you.
You're very handsome.
Thank you very much.
Been a pleasure on top of that, so I appreciate it. And thank you. Do we call, I forget, it's Faye? How do we
or just viewer's choice.
Viewer's choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to look in on you all more often, and I
Awesome.
appreciate you letting me on and just kind of playing some of them clips and taking me through it and letting me give you my perspective. And
thank you for coming on, and thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
It is what it is. All right, you all have a great night. Side chat, thank you. Have a good one, and I'm going to try to log on out of here now, if I can figure it out.
On the bottom says leave room. Just click on that.
Up there it is.
You have an awesome night.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Don't be a stranger, okay?
All right.
I do live streams too. All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Bye. Have a great night.
See, that was cool.
That was cool.
And very handsome. It's true.
I know. I try. A little. Yeah, that was pretty.
I like when people say that he's my boyfriend. So.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Sir. Yeah, it's interesting that Mallory said that. Yeah, that Dee had that sort of physical violence, like he like slammed his phone down and stuff. It's interesting that she mentioned that because that's actually one of the warning signs of domestic violence. Like
it is
physical expression, breaking property.
Here's my thing. He has children.
I know, right?
Why doesn't he talk about his children? Why isn't he not with his children? Why doesn't he sit there and say, "Hey, I'm with them," kind of thing? The whole thing is rather odd.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Put your. Nice. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I mean, I grew up with a deadbeat dad, so I know how it feels. I know the experience that I had with that, and he gives all the fucking signs of just running away.
Yeah, just being a fucking ain't shit kind of person.
Being paid under the table so he can't get his wages garnished. That's the way he's working. I mean, my dad did the same exact shit. Exact shit.
Wow.
That's what he's doing.
That's a great point. That didn't even occur to me. Wow. Holy shit.
So I don't like lazy people like that. I hate it. I hate people that run away from the problems. I've never I can't support someone like that. And then pulling out a knife because you're being, come on,
goaded.
Come on,
like,
dude.
I mean, yeah.
Stop being a little fucking pussy. Just chill out.
Yeah, bullshit.
I mean, I don't mean to call him a pussy. I meant to call him a pansy. But
I
whatever.
mean, you know.
Because he's a pansy.
Yeah.
Calm your tits, dildo Baggins.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, okay, this guy comes in and says, well, like, can you get 40 views? It's really not about views so much. I don't know. Like,
no, we're just trying to show what happened.
Yeah, logic and the truth and reality and maintaining that as a base. If people don't think that that's important, then that's kind of on them.
Yeah, because, I mean, seriously,
Mm-hmm.
doing the fucking Michael Myers thing, walking out with a knife through
Yeah.
that door, dude, come on.
Yeah, there's really, I don't know how people, again, I don't think anyone who was watching thought that that kind of shit would happen. You never do. That's kind of the thing. You never expect that to happen when it happens.
40's pretty good.
Oh, wait. No shit. And you know, the thing is, just so you guys know, YouTube let us know about this with just a nice little blue banner at the top of the page. Real-time view counts are inaccurate and have been for like a while.
A month.
Yeah, like a month. Yeah. Yeah, and it's been like grossly under, like in real time, it shows up as way lower than it actually is. They just let us know this. So, yeah.
I'm a narwhal cunt.
Yeah, shit, come on. I mean, come on. Like, how could you not? How does that not get numbers? I'm just saying.
I can't wear the shirt in public because people look at me like, what's a narwhal cunt? I'm like, it's something stupid I made. I can't.
Just, I don't know. A pointy cunts? I don't know.
Narwhal cunt. No, I heard an Irish friend sit there and say when I was playing a game with him on Xbox, like about 2 years ago, oh my god, you narwhal cunt! I'm like, what the fuck is that? That is great.
Wow.
I'm stealing that.
There you go.
Narwhal cunt.
Oh my god.
I love it, dude. I'm fucking taking it. It's mine.
It's a good turn of phrase. I like it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to give up with you guys too. I don't mean to ignore you, but is this something burning?
Oh boy.
What? Wait, what about now? I don't think anyone knows about this. Well, I hope that you guys will share it and let people know, because God knows I've tried.
It's pretty fucking insane. The whole thing.
Yeah, it's pretty important that people know.
That this whole the fixer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to fix it, but really, what she's doing is she's throwing Elvis under a bus again.
Oh yeah, what?
Well,
like I didn't
actually. The first time I've ever seen him try to be a little bit responsible by trying to take care of his own shit by himself, by getting out of his environment of Chicago,
yeah,
going to Mexico by himself. The whole thing is weird, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So, D-dub.
I mean, and also recognize like spending money on something that's important. His teeth.
There you go.
Priorities.
Taking care of priorities, big time.
Yeah, that's important.
And I don't like deadbeat dads. I'm sorry. I know people like, show me proof. Well, the proof is in the pudding. There's something not going on there.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Abe. I like his laugh too, isn't it? I don't know. It's great.
No, Deb ain't coming back. I mean, Rosie will try to bring him back as a, gee golly willikers, girl. We're friends. It ain't gonna happen.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm reading up here. Sonia says, "You what? Wait, brown eye? No,
brown eye girl."
Shit, I do know that address. He did move on from his charge. Some are trying to report him a bit back. What do you mean? Charge?
17-year-old daughter's account on Insta. He's still the same creep. What?
Wait. What?
What's happening?
Wait, what? Yeah, he was following one of his chatter's 17-year-old daughter's account on his days. Yeah, can we see that? What? Like, do you want a link? What's up? What?
Yeah, I don't think Sony will ever link up.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, what's his real name? It's a good question.
David Smith.
Oh, hey, Joni, what's up?
I made that up just out of observation and
Yeah, I mean, his name could be anything. Really.
critical thinking.
Yeah, he was for 2 years. Yeah, totally. I mean, there you go. Like, that's good.
Did you give Awesome Hooker a link, or?
I did. I don't know if she's on mobile or like what's up, but.
Oh, dude, yeah, this don't work
I
on
don't
mobile.
know. She got it, so I don't know if she. Yeah.
Lame.
And some guy up hit us on what on your comments? Holy shit! Oh, thank you, Uni. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry.
Should we show the knife thing again?
Oh, should we?
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah. Sure, why not? Okay. Here we go.
It's a good time. Good times, guys.
Good idea.
Is this fucking stand up, bitch? Stand up. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You wanna punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You wanna
You
punch
hear
me in the
this?
head?
Is this what you're really about?
Stand up, stand up,
Is
dude.
this really what this is about?
Dude.
Don't call me dude,
Stand
bitch.
up, dude.
Don't call
stand
me.
up, man.
Listen, sissy.
Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head? You want to come in here and punch
here's
me in the
what we
head?
got.
Stand
Ladies and
up,
gentlemen,
dude.
we
Stand
got
up,
a
man.
sissy. Bitch, come at
Stand
me
up.
one time. Come at me
Stand
one
up,
time.
and I will.
I don't have to.
Stand up and I will.
You've been doing enough talking.
Stand up and I
Come
will.
at me, you little
Stand up
fucking
and I will.
pansy. Come
Stand
at
up
me.
and I will.
So
You
he's
wanna
all
be
talk,
fucking
everybody.
mean?
She's
Stand up and I
all
will.
talk.
Damn it!
You get the hang of it.
I have to go all the way over there to do it. Okay. All right, we're back. So yeah,
It's all
just
good.
for fun. Just for funsies, you know. What you do.
Just
So
for funsies. That's not fun.
I know.
That's actually really traumatizing. It's really fucking creepy, man.
I know. Well, you said for fun, so
Well, I didn't mean for fun, but
I mean, that's the point. That's when, like, yeah, it's just like obviously we don't think it's fun, or we wouldn't have
it's
even
creepy as fuck.
put it together. So I think people get what I'm saying. Okay.
When someone comes at you with a knife, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was a knife, dude. A Snickers bar.
Oh
Nope.
wait, what?
Oh,
Oh.
Awesome's up.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay, let me add her to
God, if
this.
that was, dude, Snickers bar actually sounds really good right now.
Hungry?
Maybe.
Grab a Snickers. Okay,
Dude,
one
I
second.
love Snickers bars.
Really?
Well, the almond ones, the ones with the almonds, those are fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, right?
What's up? Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay. I understand. I mean, I think the big thing is, and Cooper's been saying it in the chat for a while, you know, nobody knew this. Nobody saw this. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Sorry. A majority of people, I don't think, saw this. Okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, by the mere fact that you're showing it, you know, obviously, we're going to tell people, they're going to come back and watch. They're going to be able to see the video proof.
I hope. I mean, yeah, I think we try to bring you guys stuff that's worth, knowing about. So, yeah, when people don't end up knowing about it, it's sort of a bit disheartening. So that's good to hear. Thank you.
Right. And you know what? I was one of those people, and I wish Mallory would have stayed long enough, but I don't know. I was one of those people that was defending him, saying, look, he cooks, he's a chef. all the cooks and chefs I know carry their knives with them. See, when I was donating, they had came back from, well, actually, I had been donating all day. And then I just had enough when I was out on when he was out on the porch, and I put in there, and if he can ever edit it down to put it into pieces, because right now it's a 35-hour stream, okay? So if you could go back and look, a majority of us were in there having fun. And yeah, if somebody said, hey, I'll give you $200 to push her off the, punch her in the dick or whatever the hell it was that appropriate? No. But let's be honest. That was not why he was confronting her. That was going on. And this is where there is a thing going. I think there's a disconnect. Those messages that she's referencing were made when he was out on the porch and he had just found out about Juice. That's where those messages came that I saw. The one where the $100 donation came in while that happened, because it was Vinny G who has admitted it publicly that it was him that did it and why he did it. That did not come in after or during whenever this knife thing was going on. I promise you, and at least my recollection, unless he got another $100 one. That came in, taking us to the dock.
Over the Juice?
Yeah, no, hold on. See, my recollection is this, okay? They were in the house, they had dinner. They walked down to the docks. They decided they needed to do their Malarizing piece after they had walked back up to the fire pit. Vegas and her husband took over the stream for him because he wanted to keep rolling. And they went out and Malarized in the car, okay? Then they came back. They were sitting in the dining room. They were talking and all that stuff. More donations came in. That's when the whole little back and forth was going on, and she was saying some very disparaging things about those of us that were donating. Now, keep in mind, there were several of us, including myself, who had been donating all day. When he cooked dinner, I threw him a couple bucks. When he did this, I threw him a couple bucks because I enjoy his streams. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but I was enjoying myself. I was watching him do some stuff. He was taking us down, showing us sunsets, all that good stuff. Now, when they went outside, they were all three sitting there talking. She was streaming at the time. He was streaming at the time. And it was like a competition of attention, not by the side chat, okay? This was a competition of the egos of the two people because they were both streaming. We could hear her insulting us in his side chat. We're sitting there going like, really? Really? She was like, the people in there are donating to be divisive. I think that was her word. Mm-hmm. And we're kind of like, and you will see if he ever puts it up, there were several of us, including myself, that asked him to please walk away from her because we didn't want to hear her, talking crap about us who were in his stream, okay? Now, she reads out a comment from Juice, who had hopped from his over to her and said, I'm unsubbing. She's taking money from Cooper. Cooper's obviously up to something. Why did he have to be up to something? Because he was donating. But I wasn't up to anything, and I was donating. Either it was Momo, Kathy Rebuild, their names go on and on that were in there donating. On top of all that, she reads out and says that, and he goes, wait a minute, you're kidding, right? And he was really hurt. He was upset that Juice had talked about unsubbing him. And anybody who was there in the side chat, if I'm wrong, please correct me. He ended up, it just got to the point that you're sitting there, and then it went a little bit back and forth, and then Vegas asked everybody to shut their stuff down, and they all went on mute. And they were on mute maybe 5 to 10 minutes talking, and they were going, and then they went back on, and D-Dub walked on. That's where he was saying he was going to quit. That's where he was saying he'd had enough. This was just too much, all this stuff was going on. And he turned around and he was talking. hold on, let me finish, please.
Oh, sorry. I have to add.
Can I please finish what I was saying?
Wait,
All right.
I think I gotta add you again.
Well, anyway, while she's getting situated, the thing that happened was he was talking about that he was getting like amped up about basically, you know, he just wanted to quit, and everybody was telling him, "Don't quit, stay there." You know, don't walk away from YouTube, stay. You know, they were reminding him, "Hey, you're going to go chooching with Rosie here in a little while. You know, don't leave YouTube. You're a great streamer," all that stuff. And then when he heard something, and then he started getting angry, I would say he was getting angry, but he walked around and he was like, he was from Detroit, and he said about the cut a bit, stab a bit, something like that. And then she said something to him. He turned around and said, she said something about being a lady. He said, and then he said, "You're not a lady." He misgendered her. He walked into the room and said, "And this is coming from a man who has a transgender father." He started opening his bag, started going through stuff to take and go ahead and like, I don't know, packing up or whatever he was doing. But I'm telling you, when that stuff was going through, that the ones that they're talking about, the quote unquote physical violence pieces, those were coming through, and that was Vinny G, who's already said he said it about, I can't remember if it was the kicker or something like that. Now, if that is, I don't think that's a precursor or anybody took it seriously. Now, whether or not it was appropriate, no, it wasn't. And Vinny's already said he owns his shit. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that went on. And, you know, the thing with it is that it was trying, like, when I was donating, okay, I was donating because I enjoy beat-ups, okay? Again,
So can I at least come in with something since we're at this point now?
Sure.
Listen, I have to make this quite clear. This is not about you, Hooker. This isn't about your donation specifically. I certainly never called your donations out specifically or anyone else specifically. Okay? Now, if you normally give to him, that's fine. Don't care. The comments I made previous, and I stand by it, and anybody knows we're not stupid. We're not stupid that somebody bought the man 2,000-3,000 views. We're not stupid. Somebody did that. Okay? Somebody did that for a reason, not just because they wanted to see him smile. They did that because they wanted to turn the screws to me. These things were happening, and I called that out. That's what I said.
What if it wasn't about turning the screws on you for the getting the?
Well, and what if he didn't walk out the door with a knife, but he did?
What if it was simply the fact? What if it was simply the fact they wanted to damage his channel, and it had nothing to do with you?
Let us be real. If it had nothing to do about me, why were all those so many, not yours of course, but so many of those chats coming up through with my name on it? It was all about me, darling. Now, I'm sorry that you can't just grasp that, but that's the truth. It was all about me that night. And that's what he wasn't understanding. Now, having said that, whether you believe it, don't believe it, that's not the point here. None of that is the point. The fact that we're still having conversations on my attitude, which was very much in line with who I am.
Have I said anything about your attitude, Mallory?
I know,
but have I said anything about your attitude, Mallory? Have I said anything about your attitude, Mallory? No. What I said was.
What were you saying then about the things I was saying? I mean, wasn't that kind of like painting a portrait of my attitude or my disposition?
No, ma'am. What I was painting was the fact you brought up the comment about the people. The donations. I know this wasn't about me. I wasn't making this about me. What I was stating that the donation that came through, the specific donation to kick you, I believe the word was kick you in the dick or kick you in the cunt, one of the two, came from Vinny G, and I was giving the reference of time in which it was given because I was there when it came through.
Well, I understand.
It was
What
not
you're not
given when he was
realizing is
flashing
there were
knives
so
or
many
guns.
other ones in there that weren't just Vinny G. Vinny G was just one of many. One of many.
Have you seen screenshots of these?
Yes.
I uploaded a video that had pieces of screenshot in it. So
No,
yes, I've seen.
Punk, would you please email me the screenshots of those particular donations that said to hurt her? I would love to see those.
All you have to do, only have to go to and watch. I'm sorry, because I forget, the other guy took down all of his videos.
It was a 35-hour stream that needs to be chopped up according to what.
Well, it's gone, darling.
I'm pretty sure that he got suspended by YouTube because threatening violence is a violation of their community guideline. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be back.
He is under review. His channel's gone. All the monetization, everything everyone spent money on, it's gone.
Here. The only reason I came back up here was just to once again say, listen, these are two separate conversations. If anybody wants to talk about my attitude, if anyone wants to talk about things I said before Hell House, okay, before Hell Hour, whatever it was, have them on a different stream, don't conflate the two of these things.
Yeah,
they're talking about a crazy man that is shown on video coming out like literally Jason Voorhees without a mask with a knife in his hand. We've also got video right after that what happened on the other side of that door.
Listen, I'm not supporting at all any kind of violence.
So you don't realize, Trish, when you start talking about me being facetious or condescending.
Have I said that?
You don't see how that kind of muddies and minimizes.
Have I said you were being
crime here?
Have I said anything like that tonight?
Well, when you came on and started rehab, you backed us up like what, an hour and a half to cooking and to our malarizing, to all those things that had nothing to do with the point when he flipped out. I mean, that had nothing to do with the flip out.
The point that was made that I wanted to clear up was that the statement was made about the donations being given while he was showing his knives and the brandishing whatever. And what I was saying, that one, the substantial one that was $100, did not come through when that was happening.
And we'll go with that. Again, I wasn't naming off any specific donations either at the time. I was just saying, let's just back up. The only heads up that Frankenstein was coming for me was the fact that people in my chat were telling me.
Okay, so just so you guys know, Cooper just came in. I have to add him to the room so people can't hear you. So just letting you know, Cooper.
Well, and here's the thing, Mallory. I want to make this 100% perfectly clear with you, okay? I do not hate you. I do not condone his violence. I am not standing up for anybody over anybody else. I'm Team Booker. I don't give a fuck about anybody else but myself when it comes to these things. Okay?
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna get headphones.
So nobody is sitting here trying to do any gaslighting or anything else that some of the people are putting in the side chat. So just stay around that. So I apologize if I have made you feel bad, that you think that I'm against you, because I'm not. What I'm simply stating is that's why I came up to clear that up, because there was a little miscommunication about that. Nobody was supporting him being violent with a knife.
Okay, they may have been. Let me have the floor real quick. They may have been, but let me break this down real quick. I think part of the problem, I know what part of the problem here is, there were multiple streams going on, and what people were seeing and experiencing was based on the stream you were watching. That is why Monique is on the side chat saying, I never saw any of this. I never saw any of this. I didn't even know about a knife. I didn't even know about even throwing a drink till the next day I woke up.
Yeah.
I had no idea, because I know that Dee and Mallory was getting lippy, and they were fighting back and forth. I know that it was throwing money in the ring, the bull ring, to get some drama popping.
Would you know about the gun?
No, I don't know. No, I didn't know about any of this. I have heard. I didn't know about any of this. But there was a large. So I'm coming here to say this. I've donated from D before. He even says this month before he was even part of the Boyt.
Yeah.
But I 100% absolutely was donating to D right then in that moment to swipe at Mallory because I knew it would make her crazy and bitter, and it did based on her actions. So yes, but that being said, we do that all the time on the Boyt.
You know what, dude? I respect you for saying that, dude.
Right?
That's
what I'm saying. Like, thank you for being
Of
like.
course,
honest
I'm like
about
me and her
that.
squabbling. Hey, bitch, the guy sitting right here. I'm gonna put his money up a pocket, and that's what we did. That being said, was Mallory being a cunt since the time she got there? Yes, but is that how she is? Yes. That being said, did D overreact about the room? Probably. But what I am telling you, Mallory, 1,000,000,000,000%. Even me, never would I or anyone on this YouTube ever have associated, encouraged, or applauded D to ever physically bring out a weapon on you. Because look, at that point, this is our perspective watching D's cam. Oh, do I need to go in there and hit him on the head? And then what we hear is, oh, you're going to do what, bitch? I'm going to throw you over the right. That's what we're hearing from very chopped up different sides of streams we're watching. If we were 100% watching from your side of the stream, it'd be different. But tonight, that's the first time me, Hippie, all of us saw that video. We did not see this.
So let me say this. Rissa just makes a point, and this is a very valid point. This took place. She says people's hate for Mallory has blinded some. And that's the truth. Okay.
No, I agree with that too.
That was a problem with this. Because,
okay, blinded.
Because what happened was the next day when things really started coming to light, I was labeled the perpetrator or on equal footing, but mostly the undertone was I drove somebody to do that, therefore it's my fault. I inflamed it. I started.
I don't think this video has been seen.
These were literal words. I did this. I started it, and I was trying to tell people I did not do this.
I agree with you on that. I'm agreeing with you on that. I'm also saying this video that's starting to float is a game changer for people, including myself.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
And yeah, well, listen, but I'm saying at no point ever, not even me, none of us would ever want that to happen to Mallory. Maybe get her ass whooped a little bit, but not. I'm joking, but like kind of. But I'm saying she could use a good whopping around every now and then with that mouth. But I'm just saying, of course, Mallory, I would be devastated. I'd go have to kill D if he did something to you. I'm like, that bitch was mine to do with.
The only reason the knives were coming to play is because he was doing video show. Anybody that was watching him on his stream saw him flashing and opening and closing all these knives.
Well, I can tell you, I swear to God on my grandma, Mallory.
Laying my ass.
I swear to you, I promise you on my grandma, I never saw that. Either did Mo, either did Hippie. I never saw that. So maybe I was switching over and watching your stream. And listen, maybe I switched over and was watching your stream from a different perspective. You got to understand from ours. So let's say whatever he was doing was getting boring. I'd switch over and see what you were talking about. And I missed that.
We were switching all day back and forth.
If I saw that, I would own it. And listen, I would own it like this. I'd say, I would tell you, yeah, I saw that boy flipping up knives and all, even if he was juggling knives. At no point would I think he'd go in there. But I'm telling you truthfully, I never saw that.
But here's the thing, Cooper. You didn't see it. Fine, I accept that. Hooker didn't see it. Fine, I accept that. But as Hooker says, the majority of people were watching his stream, egging him on. So the majority of people saw this go down, okay? You may not have, Hooker may not have, and a few other people may not have. Then maybe you went to smoke a cigarette. Maybe you turned your head and drank some tea. Who knows? But the majority of people saw him handling knives. Majority of people heard him talking about he was going to stab me in the neck and fillet my ass. Majority of people heard he wanted to go out there and beat me like a man and what was his words? Beat the shit out of this bitch. So it was no secret to most people. And yes, the donations were still going in during that.
Okay. And for that, I totally agree. And I do feel different about it. I do.
Yeah, Viv Hyde said...
I'm just saying for the record, because you have a little thing going on right now. Mm-hmm. I'm saying I want to let you know that I 100% was being a catty bitch in the beginning by solely donating to D. All I did was give him $25. That's all, one time PayPal, and just to get you reared up, because I knew not even if you would be mad or not, I knew that you would at least start chimping a little bit and be entertaining. And you know what I mean? I was being a catty bitch, but that was the absolute max of it for me. And you
Well,
have to know my
that's
heart.
fine. And
And
that
I'm
I knew.
sorry. And listen, I'm sorry if even that little donation played into something that became bigger down the road that I would have never obviously have even donated in the beginning if I knew that's what it would have been. So I most definitely want you to know I look at the situation differently. I most definitely never meet up with D, have anything to do with D from this day forward, because regardless of what me and you stand, you nor anyone else that I loved, have loved, like, will like again, hate again, deserve better than that. Okay.
Well, it's good to hear you say that, and I feel the same.
Yeah.
That's kind of what when Kat went out on a limb the other day for the whole situation, me and Kat aren't fans of one another, but I would like to think I would be right there doing the
God
same thing.
damn it,
speaking
agreeing
up.
with fucking cat. Fuck me sideways. Jesus Christ.
What?
That I'm agreeing with Kat.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I was too. And she was taking an ass whipping because people still wanted to, again, it came down to the picking teams, and I'm not even going to mention names here who, because it doesn't matter. But there were teams afoot, and I can't, it's like people just couldn't even say, okay, let's at least put on our common sense ears now in our eyes. We see what happened. We heard what happened. We can hate Mallory tomorrow. We can hate her later today. But in this moment, it's not about hating Mallory. It's about calling that person out. It's about saying, you screwed up. It's about all of that. And that's what we do as humans.
I think this video is gonna. I think this
I'm gonna
video
have
is gonna
something to say about it.
I think this video I've already shared with like 20 people now. I think this
you.
video is gonna go a lot to reinforce that, because like me and Hipster just saw, and she's like, "Coop, you have to see this." I'm like, "What?" When I saw my heart trap, because I saw danger. I saw
And
fear.
how do you think
like,
what do you think my heart did when I saw that?
I know, I can't imagine. I almost wanted to call you and say, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Because it's so outside the cusp, because that was shocking, and we're just seeing this. And I mean, I will say this is the last thing, and it is not, I'm saying this more for your benefit, and please, I'm begging you for me, listen what I'm saying. Yes, let's say even when he was talking about the knives, and again, I was not one of those people. If I was, I would admit it. But when that was going on, I want you to know those people making comments, some of them, first of all, some of them probably just damn nasty trolls. But the people you may or may not know there or recognize, in all honesty, I don't think even one of those people would want to have something happen to you. And let me tell you why. Because this is YouTube, and we see the Marshalls, and we see the Meltons, and we see everyone. And for a viewer, even when people are threatening, it's still very hard to wrap our mind around the fact that they would actually do that. A lot of people talk shit. So I'm saying, I feel like I just hope this. I hope the entire community, I hope you, Mallory, will come prepared with mace and maybe not be such a lippy bitch if you get that crazy vibe with people.
Yeah.
And I think all of us should be a little more attentive before who we like support and who we are so cool with in the future. I hope Rory's a little more attentive, who she brings around her children. And I think as the community as a whole, what I take away from this is, if something did happen to you, Mallory, I would be brokenhearted. I really would. I'd be devastated. I'd be devastated at the way our friendship's out right now. I would be I'd send you a dozen black roses, your friend. I mean, I really would feel bad, seriously. So you know what? Now I got to think about just everything with me and you, and I'm just very thankful. I saw some of that was terrifying, and I ain't scared of shit. That I started to see that and was like, "Dear God, thank God you're okay," and that's how I feel 100%. Okay.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel good to hear that. And not to get too mushy and personal, but my thing was when I saw that video, all I could think was, my God, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I live in Central Florida. This was about, let's just say 3 hours away from me. I drove my mom down south about an hour west from where I was to go to her stepsister. The plan was for me to drop her there, go have fun at the stream house. When I was done, a couple days, go pick her back up. And all I could think was, my God, what would my poor mom, the poor everybody, It's mind blowing. And when D called and left me that, I put out a damn cattle call to him, a challenge. I said in my stream, what I would consider apology, D, is if you call me, if you text me, if you do a video, you direct your apology at me. Let me tell you, I did not. That was before this video hit my newsstand. Like, if this video, just seeing it, like, it makes it so damn real. And I would never in a million years, on top of that, had requested him to contact me anyway. Yeah. Who's going to accept an apology from their attempted murderer or their murderer or whatever the case is? It was crazy.
And I'm going to say something though to Mellor. Nobody, I think the general public, okay, there's nobody that wants to see anybody hurt. Nobody wanted to see you killed or stabbed, hurt, shot, anything like that. As much as you may think, even just speaking for myself, as much as you may think I don't like you, that's pretty much the farthest thing from the truth there is. I may not like the way you talk to me sometimes, but I would never wish harm on you.
Yeah, like the worst thing I want, like, ever is like for the cat to piss on your pillow and you not know it and be like, motherfucker. Like, it's never really anything serious, like, never. And I gotta say, to the community, this one threw us off because this is not just a person who walked in, that was Roy's friend behind the scenes that y'all just met for the first time. That made you extra vulnerable, Mallory, which totally I admit that. Is the fact that we watched this man for like a month hang out with Rosie, drinking hardcore, and Rory, and we didn't see any. Okay, slamming the phone down. Anyone can do that if they're having a bad day, but not this kind of I'm coming to chank you with a piece of soap I found into a knife, like a gank, whatever they call it, a shank.
Janie D says, can you please say this to me, please? None of us know where people are mentally, so we should always be kind. Thank you.
Yeah.
To me, the big picture, I mean, great. I had to be part of a bigger message at my expense. Luckily, I was able to get out of there unscathed. But the thing is, the bigger message in my picture is we have to stop. We've got to be able to draw a line when it comes to our teams or when it comes to our underlying hate or disgust or really just don't like one another.
There shouldn't be
we all have to be able to draw a line and say, okay, enough is enough. But this is real. Now we all have to be able to call out the crap. I don't care whose team it is. Whether it be a mega bully, whether it be a killer, whether it be somebody who's promoting drugs, whatever it is, whoever is literally causing harm to people, reaching out and touching someone, that is something we don't stand for it.
Yeah,
I agree. I think one good set rule that we can all agree upon: if someone pulls a weapon on you, no one's
don't blame the poor person who had the damn weapon drawn on him or her.
Yeah. There's nothing anyone can say.
You're right about that. You are right. I'm giving in. You are right. I'm just saying though, for you yourself, I hope you can take away saying, you know what, I better fill people out a little bit better before I get a little feisty, because honestly, he went crazy on you.
Well, that's what I said earlier. I said as much.
Yeah, he said that was him being reasonable. It could have been worse.
I get your point too, because I'm a lippy bitch. We ought to be able to be lippy as fuck and not have to worry about being stabbed. I know exactly what you mean because I am you. I get that. Like, we should be able to do what we do with words and even threaten, but don't ever.
It's not like I was in the ghetto. I didn't go to some ghetto town side street, meet somebody a half hour before at a convenience store like him and Rosie would do, and then start running my rat trap to somebody nonstop. I'm not stupid. Like, there, I would be like, okay, Mallory, pull it back a notch. Pull it back. But there, in that situation,
content.
Who would pull it back a notch? Nobody, because there was no chance in hell somebody was going to come out me like Jason Voorhees and slit my throat. But
I would say the smartest thing you did do was kept your camera rolling.
Oh,
because that probably actually did keep you alive.
Now let us. I have to
separate
address
yourself the whole
that.
time too. You did the smart thing. You
I
sat in your
received
chair.
so much
You
hate.
refused to engage. You were
So
like,
much hate on top of that because I, you know, I disrespected Randy. My message was, listen, Randy was the least of my concerns, and if he took it as disrespect, I could give two shits less in that moment. But bottom line, I just had this man come out raging at me. In my mind, it very well could be, if I keep this, it might be the only thing that keeps him from actually acting. The fact that he knows there are people watching. There was no way I was turning that camera off. I don't care whose house it was, but even that I got shit for.
No, I think if people knew this, I think if people knew real time what was going on, this would have been a totally different situation as it went down. But people weren't seeing this. Ever how it was coming across was you were lippy, he was lippy, you were buzzed, he was drunk. It was two people verbally fighting.
Yeah.
That's really the truth on how this came across. It's just now starting to come out. And you may want to have a talk with Rosie, because Rosie said tonight that she's doing a streaming house with her, Elvis, you, and D-Dubs.
No.
Yeah,
I'm sure she was kidding. I won't ever be doing anything like that anytime soon.
Yeah,
so you better be texting that hoe.
And with D-Dubs, no, that would not be happening. Like that's what I said. It's like, you know, that was part of the disappointment, was somebody I thought I could be friends with. We're not going to be friends. There's no coming back from that this early in a relationship. You know, it's not like I've known the man for 10 years and he came at me with a knife and I'm like, oh, well, you just had a moment. Bitch, I met you the first weekend, whatever. There's no second chances there. Sorry. You know.
I mean, side chat, would anyone at this point, man or woman, I mean, would anyone, be honest, would anyone do a live stream with him, like at a stream house? I personally would not. Even though I think my chemistry with him be totally different because he's viewing me different. But when you see that, it's just like you can't take that kind of chance. And the main reason I say that is this, because it's one thing to pull. The second time I got stabbed, I knew it was coming. And he pulled a knife, but face to face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I did too. So it's 50-50 wrong, you know? I mean, he pulled his first, but that's not the point. But what scared me the most about the D thing, I can't get past, he was sneaking like a thief in the night behind your back coming for you. Dude, I can't handle that.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. He's out with this knife. He's going like Michael Myers out the door. There you go, dude.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you when I left the house. This was something that wasn't on video. When I actually left the house, I'm not a scaredy cat, but I had my hands were full. I had my damn cat. I had my bags. I mean, I was trying to make it a one-trip run to the car because it was dark out. Again, no lights because of the damn sea turtles. And all I could think is, am I going to make it inside this car? Is he lurking somewhere? Like, is he anywhere? It was scary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But somebody was making a comment again, why I didn't call the police or why. I'm just saying on my end.
She did it because Rory told her not to.
Yeah.
And she should have.
Basically,
she was thinking of the homeowner and the kids.
Cops, yes.
She was thinking of the homeowner and the kids and the heart attack. I know Mallory. And she's like, should I call the kids? When Rory didn't like reinforce that, Mallory backed down on that.
I backed down on it, exactly. But I can't see. I'm a very powerful goddess, honey, sometimes, but I cannot see through drywall. And I had no idea what was going on inside that house.
Well, like I said before, with situations like that, you have tunnel vision. You're not seeing everything that's happening around you.
Of course not. You're sitting on a dark porch. It's totally, that video changes everything to me. Mm-hmm. I think that video changes everything to everybody, to be honest. And now I'm curious about if he went there with the knife, and I'm trying to figure out, at that moment we hear the yelling, and I remember you being on your camera because that's what I've watched back a little bit. So the interaction's happening. Where the fuck did that knife go? Did he chuck it over the balcony? Did he stick it in his pocket? I mean, it was wide open. So how did he get it closed? You know,
he basically did. He did this thing that I know people do around here. He took the lock off the knife, so the knife doesn't lock.
Yeah, I got you.
So you can flip it back real fast and put it in your pocket. That's what he did.
Yeah, okay, so I'm getting a lot of people asking to roll the clips again, so I'm gonna just I wanted to make sure that you guys got to talk.
And you know the other scary part
of
And
this
you know you're
scenario.
acting fool if you know people are watching, right? You know they say like, "What do you do when no one's watching?" Like who you really are is when no one's watching, only God's watching, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if we like if the streams were going on, it's gonna be fucked up, but it would be more. I would feel played for the camera, like bitch, I'll cut you with a knife. You know what I'm saying? But this was like he did not know that camera was recording.
No, he did not know what was up.
He was coming to get a bitch for real. And all I know, I think he said in his mind, if you stand up, you getting cut. So thank God you did not stand up. Because that's what he kept saying, stand up, stand up. I think that was the condition in his crazy mind.
Exactly.
Stand up, stand up. And when you did not stand
yard,
up,
dude. That's what he was doing. He's gonna shank someone in the fucking kidney. That's what he was gonna do, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so people. Okay, so I keep getting people who want to see this. So I'll roll all 3 parts, and we'll do the part with the gun, just so everyone can see what's up. All right, it's pretty self-explanatory thanks to Punk's amazing editing skills. So, all right, it's let me get this.
Not that amazing, but thank you.
Totally.
and Mallory, I will tell you, watch this, but don't start watching at home and like watching this a lot. You don't need this in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, yeah. This is just so people can grasp.
Yeah, like I said, just the still freaked me out. And then when I saw this video clip, yeah, it's
Don't
rough.
obsessively watch this, Mallory. Seriously.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch over.
Don't watch it.
I bring my shit with me everywhere I go. I'm from fucking Detroit. I ain't stupid. I ain't fucking lying. I got 7 motherfucking blades. I will stab a bitch like a fucking Detroit style. Fucking try me. You ass. Your fucking ass is who? A lady? You're a fucking man. That's all that annoys me, getting my shit on ready. That's what that shit is. That's all that annoys me, getting my shit on ready.
You want to punch me in the head? Is this fucking stand up, bitch? Stand up. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You want to punch me in the head?
Is this what you're really about?
Stand up, stand up,
Is
dude.
this really what this is about? Don't call me dude,
Stand
bitch.
up, dude.
Don't call
stand
me.
up, man.
Listen,
stand
sissy.
up, man. You want to punch me in the head? You want to come in here and punch me in the head?
Ladies
Stand
and
up,
gentlemen,
dude.
we
Stand
got a
up,
sissy.
man.
Bitch, come at
Stand
me
up.
one time. Come at me
Stand
one
up,
time.
and I will.
I don't have to.
Stand up and I will.
You've been doing enough talking.
Stand up and I
Come
will.
at me, you little
Stand up
fucking
and I will.
pansy. Come
Stand
at
up
me.
and I will.
So
You
he's
wanna
all
be
talk,
fucking
everybody.
Stand
She's
up and I
all
will.
talk.
Himself. He was
We're gonna go
streaming.
back live.
Okay, we're back now. So sorry, could you start over, Cooper? Because that's a really good point.
I was just saying, like, so when y'all talk about like the look in his eyes,
Yeah.
see when he was streaming and we were watching his stream, it wasn't on him. It was like looking through his eyes. So we weren't looking at him and his facial expressions and what he was looking like. So it really was. And then I went to Roy's a couple times, and then that was a different. And when I went over to Mallory's, the reason I went to Mallory's was because he had turned his off or put his down or something. And then I'm just saying that's when it's like, if you touch me, I'm throwing you over the balcony and all these insults, like fuck, you know. And then basically I passed out. And then the next morning, the video started popping. Like, let me ask you this, Mal. What time did the throw drink incident happen? Was that?
Hold on, let me think. Because there was the initial outburst where he first just lost his shit, called me a man and this and that, ran out the door. Then
Is that knife? So okay, so when's knife and when's throwing drink in your face? Same time?
It was.
I believe that's the second time back. Yes.
It was when he went out there with that. That's when he threw the drink at her because he was telling her to stand up.
Well, where was the drink at? Was the drink outside on the porch?
It was sitting on the table.
Drink was on a table in between Rory and me. He reached for the drink. He held on to it for a moment, a little bit, because I said, well, you're going to throw a drink on me. And he said something about no, whatever, I don't know. And sure enough, he wound up throwing it on me. And then as he took a swing toward me, but he was trying to knock the phone out of my hand or get the phone from me. But he wasn't able to get it from me.
Yeah,
and then he went back inside.
Mm-hmm. He went back inside. What's his name? Randy was able to get him back inside. And then he came out one more time after that. And then shortly after, I cut the stream. He had left or something to that effect. He was downstairs waiting for a ride, whatever it was.
Just so you guys know, when he threw that drink at Mallory, that was legally assault.
He was clear.
It was what?
Oh, sorry. I said when he threw that drink at Mallory, just so everyone knows, because people are saying, "Oh, is there anything that you could do now? You should call the cops and stuff." Just so you guys know, technically, when he threw that drink at her, that was assault.
Well, he grabbed for her phone. That's assault too.
Yeah, that was right after. That's assault. Yeah, in and of itself. Yeah, these are legal charge, like legally, absolutely. Go on. Sorry.
Star millennial bullshit. Carry on.
And there's something that you all had to also understand that you couldn't get at a viewer is you can feel this energy in that space. And I think the energy comes from, I think the energy itself like takes on its whole aura in the whole patio. You know, whether it's coming from me, coming from him, coming from Rory, like all these energies and this crap, just you can feel it. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. And yeah, Hannah says, "What if Mallory had stood up? What then?" Yeah.
And she would have got shanked. Me and Punk agreed to this, don't we, Punk?
Yeah,
we
totally. Well, he's doing jail yard shit, man. He's gonna
said
shank in the kidney.
I am positive about this. He said it 4 times for a reason. Get up, stand up, and it was very demonstrative, like very. But stand up. So I got work to do. Stand your ass up. Like it was very. It's very.
Come at me, bro. I'm gonna
fucking weird,
shank you, dude.
Very, very like there's almost a code of ethics in his mind where you don't stab a person in the back or sitting down.
Yep,
makes sense. Like
totally. Yeah,
I've met people like this in my past. I know people like this. They're trash, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to goad someone to fighting them.
Yeah, it sucks. I got to get off here, y'all, but I got to take Randy to church in 3 hours. Hey, Felicia, much love. Good to see you. Punk, good to see you, brother. Hook, I love you. Mallory,
good to see you too, bro.
Mallory, I'm very glad you're okay.
I'm going to go too.
You guys better go to fucking brunch or something awesome tomorrow as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you for your
Bloody Marys, man. Bloody Marys.
Chris and everybody. I'm going to go too.
Happy.
Luckily, no one was hurt or killed, and I just want to I hope we can take a message from this. Stop blaming the victims, even if you don't like them. don't have to
Absolutely.
like them for them to still be a
Absolutely.
victim or a.
Agreed.
Just let's get it together, people.
This video is a game changer for sure. For sure. So share the video out because it's a game changer.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, thank
Bye
you
now.
for coming
Have a
on.
good day. Have a good day.
Have a good night, Cooper and Mallory.
Yeah, I'm
And
really glad,
Cooper, go to fucking brunch. Get some Bloody Marys. God damn
right?
it.
You're fixated on that, Punk. Just saying.
Huh?
I said you're fixated on the Bloody Marys, aren't you?
Oh, I love Bloody Marys. They're
Mhm.
delicious. It's the best
Yeah.
breakfast ever.
Mhm. Oh wow, sorry guys.
Especially on vacation. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Cooper expressed that because I think it's like I don't know, that's kind of what I hoped more people would have
I don't think-
reacted
And
to.
you know, and I don't think anybody wants to see. Look,
Yeah,
you and I are a perfect example. Okay,
Mhm.
we hated each other, absolutely hated each other.
Yeah.
If we were in the same situation, honestly, you know, I don't wish ill will like that. No physical harm. I might sit here and say I want to
See-
kick that bitch's ass.
Mhm.
I'm the exact opposite of both of you. I loved you both from the beginning. You guys are awesome.
No, but I'm saying, I mean, I don't even at our worst, I wouldn't wish her any ill will. You know,
You
And I
awesome
think-
hooker. You kept sanity and LCD shit. You were
Oh,
sanity there. But it was awesome. I mean, you're probably one of the only reasons why I was on the side chat most of the time. Because you were awesome. It was fun communicating with you on the side chat.
and he's really good at trivia, by the way, Felicia. Really good.
I try.
I know.
And then Felicia, I loved her on the side chat too. It's just like you guys are awesome. But yeah.
Aw. I love
But I mean, I think this. I honestly can say for me and myself, seeing that the fact that he had, oh my god, had the knife in his hand as he walked to the door, because that was when he threw the drink on her.
Yeah.
You know, that is something where that's too far. And I think this goes to a point
It's a touch
that
too
I'm
far.
glad you're doing this, because I think this illustrates one thing. That was a friendly get together. Okay? It was
Yes.
a really friendly get together. But there are a lot of people on here, won't mention any names, LCD, who take things way too far into real life. Could you imagine that same anger and that same situation with people who don't like each other?
Dude.
I mean, like, you know what I mean? So that's the thing I think that I'm glad. Oh, Nicole, you have to see the videos, girl. Believe me when I tell you that. It's crazy. But all I'm going to say is this is a perfect example of when stuff is taken off the internet. This is the stuff that can happen. And this is a little different.
The internet never forgets. That's the thing.
No.
It never forgets. It's always there.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is, look, I don't wish anybody any ill will. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody killed. I don't want to see anybody kill themselves over some stuff on here. I don't
either.
And that, like I said, that was a friendly get together. Could you imagine if that was two people that can't stand each other?
Well, what about the children? There
I
were
know.
children there.
Exactly.
At one point, Rory said, "Let me get my kid upstairs before you stab a bitch." Right?
Stab a bitch. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Brings the kid
Vegas'
upstairs.
defense, I don't think Vegas really thought it was that bad. You know what I mean?
Well, she's not the smartest person around. I don't mean to be a dick. I don't mean to throw shade. I'm just stating a fact. I don't think she's very smart.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Nobody can ever say that Punk does not speak his mind. That's all I'm going to say.
I just think she's stupid. And I think she thinks she's more clever than everyone else, but she's really not. She does a lot of dumb shit. And it's like, oh, well, no, this didn't happen. Are you kidding me? We just saw it happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people in the side chat, and I'm glad Tribe's here, because a lot of people in the side chat are under the impression that something happened to Kelly and that's why all her videos are down or something like that. And am I correct in saying that she was in your side chat today, Tribe? Because she comes in there quite often.
Well,
and
they went to her house. They didn't get dinner, but they got drunk. So Randy drove him home. They did eat. They're promised dinner.
Thank you, hipster.
Yeah.
I find that hilarious. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at it, but it's just kind of stupid.
Yeah. I mean, she had till 5 a.m.
5 a.m. 5 a.m. We didn't get dinner. We're drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Tribe.
All that time to get dinner together.
Okay. I know. I just was wondering if you could verify that Kelly is okay. That's all I was wondering.
cool.
I know she comes in there to your side chat quite often. That's the only reason I was asking.
Mm-hmm.
But hipster's saying she was live today, so no worries.
Okay.
Hopefully she's cool. We got drunk. Her promised pizza. I'm sitting there thinking DiGiorno's kind of pizza. So
Yeah, okay. There was some concern, I guess. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys having me up here. Like I said, my thing is as foolish as it sounds, was the fact that, there was the way it was being put
Lindy,
across
no.
through the side chats.
That's still wrong too. Just saying.
What's that?
No, what Lindy just put. Lindy, you're rad. I date you.
Oh wait, what? Thing is,
Wait a minute. I didn't see what you said. But
And,
anyway,
and I agree. And I agree with Lindy too. That the rapist thing, that was fucking wrong. That's a piece of shit fucking thing to say. That was terrible to fucking say. And Felicia even knows. Viewer's Choice even knows. I say that all the time. That's terrible to fucking say.
Yeah.
No, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, I just read it. Yeah, she's right. See, and that's and that.
I don't think anyone's trying to justify that. Like, it's not justifiable.
You can't justify that whatsoever.
It's
I don't care if it's a shtick. I don't care whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, if it's supposed to be a joke
shit like that.
Yeah,
it's not fun. It's not cool, man.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. Absolutely. I don't think anyone's saying any different.
Well, I'm my note. Look, there's a lot of shit that gets thrown around here verbally.
That's true as well. Yeah.
And it gets to be enough because there's a lot of
verbal
stuff.
abuse is different than physical abuse.
Oh, and I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you 100%. But what I'm saying, for me personally, when you see that changes it up for you, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you have somebody who talks shit about you, and it could be anybody, and I'm not saying this is Mallory specific, I'm saying anybody. After a while, you get so tired of hearing it, and then you hear, oh, this person had, this happened or that happened, and you're like, I don't care. And people think you're being an asshole, but in reality, it's just that this person is so out of my mind because every time that I have to deal with this person, they're so negative to me that I just shut them out,
Fully
and I'm not
fucking agree.
Yeah.
And that's not towards Mallory at all. That's towards just in general. Yes. I see this all the time. So
I totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, with Lindy gets a lot of shit, which I don't think is fair.
No, I agree with that too.
Yeah.
I mean, and somebody not believing, which I don't agree with that statement that Mallory, that you should say you don't believe her. I mean, I'm of the mind, even when it comes to...
You know what? When someone says something like that happens...
Yeah, you have to take it as the truth.
Yes, you do.
I mean, yeah, I have to say, I have spoken about this publicly that I don't believe Rory's story on that.
Right.
But, again, I've made it, again, pretty clear, I hope, that that's more about, like, the fact that she has lied about so many things. She's tried to smear my name. Like, she's tried to say things about me that are fucking crazy, that have never happened. aside from that, there are tons of other scenarios. I've been having run-ins. I've known of her for a couple years now. I don't know if I would say I know her, but like I've seen her tell so many lies over the years that it's hard for me to believe anything she claims happened.
Well,
I wasn't
that's the
even.
thing.
I mean,
she is stupid, and she lies about things. But she thinks everyone is dumber than her, and she can get away with the lies, and that's how that woman works.
Yeah, like, I mean, so I know, I do agree with what you guys are saying in principle, just this one particular case, just because I have seen her lie about so many things.
You're basing it on your personal opinion of things that you yourself have witnessed, specifically this one person.
Yeah, my personal experience of what I've seen her lie about. I mean, I don't believe anything that she ever claims. I will tell you that right out.
No.
And even if it says, I'm going to question, okay? Unless I saw it happen to her, I will. I mean, I didn't believe even, I was kind of iffy on the whole, like, Randy even having a heart attack until he actually said it himself. Like, I will never believe anything she says.
Well, see, for me,
I question it. So
for me, I will believe her until I'm shown proof otherwise, and that's only because I have worked with women and men who have been the survivors of rape and domestic violence, and you always take them at their word until you see proof otherwise. Because if we support the idea that these women and men are liars, it is so much harder for the police to take them seriously. And that's what we need to stop. And it shouldn't be a pissing contest of who we like, who we don't like, or whatever. We have to support all these survivors.
That is cool that you've done that, by the way. I'm just saying. That's right.
I know, and it's just something that I've walked away from, even with myself. There's too many times that people suffer in silence because they don't feel that anybody will believe them. It's just like a child who comes up and says, I've been molested, this person's touching me inappropriately or whatever, and then being told, well, you must have liked it, or why didn't you say something sooner? All these things, it's wrong. If somebody says something happened like that, take them at their word until you can prove them wrong. Because other than that, the law enforcement, they don't take it seriously. And especially like the whole idea that if a woman is like a prostitute and she gets raped, well, she is a sex worker. How can you rape it's still rape. I don't care. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree. Like, you're totally right. I'm just saying, I know it's wrong. Like, it's just in this one particular situation.
Right, and Lindy makes a good point. She says women who lie about rape make it harder for rape victims. I agree 100% with that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Totally.
So, but again, thank you for having me. This was really great, very eye-opening. I'm very glad you did this. I know you'll leave it up. And like I said, Taken, great job, Hunk. Great job, Felicia. So
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming on and like.
You have a rad fucking night. Just saying.
I am going to brunch. I'm not getting margaritas or Bloody Marys, but I am getting me some stuffed French toast. So.
Oh, dude, yes.
Nice.
But get a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, just for him.
How about some sweet tea? Will that count?
No. Bloody Mary.
Can you get a shot of vodka in there?
Yeah, can you keep a vodka in that shit? I'm cool with that.
I know somewhere in the South it's like dry counties, but if you can get a shot of vodka in there, then it might count.
Okay, I will try just for y'all.
Yes!
Do it for us.
All right, night, y'all.
All right, have a good night. Have a great night.
Yeah, thanks again. Wow. Yeah, I'm so glad that like we had those guys. I didn't want to say, oh, I'm so glad we got the mom, but like I'm glad that we got to hear that sort of closure,
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Really nice. Yeah, I think that a lot of people have felt sort of that. Yeah, a lot of like Boyt was sort of fractured over it, so that's really cool. Yeah. Wow. Awesome.
Very interesting.
Very cool. Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, did I? I think I forgot to play the. Okay, well, I think that most people are still here. So, should I play the gun clip just so people?
Yeah, put the gun clip.
Because I don't know. Apparently, people didn't see the other stuff, so they didn't see that. So they didn't see the gun clip.
Didn't hear this. Didn't hear that.
And
So
I want to
show
make
it
sure.
all.
I want to make sure people see it and people hear it because it's important.
We need to hear the gun.
Absolutely. Okay. Cool. 1 second.
To be the justification for some fucking man to come in and call me everything but a white woman and attempt to want to stab me and brandish a gun in my.
That was wrong. That was wrong. That's what I'm saying. It was wrong that there was.
All right, so why do we got to keep rehashing it?
But what
Why
I'm
can't you
saying,
just- no, but why can't you just leave it there?
He had a gun and he had mace spray. I mean, he could have come out and done like either less or worse. You know.
Coulda, shoulda, muulda. He had his knife. He did what he did. It was wrong. Why?
If you guys were in Mallory's trap, Vegas Vixen flat out said D has a pistol and he has a pepper spray with knives, and he only brought out a knife inside the handle.
Okay, Janie D, I'm looking for what you said. Read the last two comments that you said to Lindy. I'm trying to find the second. I can only find the second one you put. The first one is wait. I'll get. Oh jeez. Because she doesn't know where they are mentally. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay. And because of what was said about her rapist, which is saying that it has to be careful about what it just says to people. Yeah. Where they are mentally. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, I think that's what's so cool about what Stellar posted today, the video that he did.
Yeah. That was yesterday.
Oh,
No,
shit.
that was 2 days ago.
Was it?
Yeah, Dave.
Okay, my feed is all messed up then. I'm sorry. I don't know what YouTube's doing. I'm getting multiple posts.
Yeah, that was 2 days ago.
Yeah,
what Stellar said was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
On certain points, but I disagree with him on other points. But that's
yeah,
cool.
But yeah, no, I think he brought up some great points. Especially,
I don't think he let it sink in before he did it. Just saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, people didn't know about this stuff as well. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like, it was awesome, and I do think that there is a good,
You know what? Maybe you should show Lindy the gun, not the gun run, but the knife run.
Oh, the part 3 one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is she watching?
Right.
Are you ready?
Lindy, check this out.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready, Lindy? Let me know you're ready.
I love you, Lindy. Let's check this out.
I'm happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish, but
this ain't no Taylor Swift thing. Anyways, let's do it.
Okay, I'm so glad that you got that.
You want to punch me in the head? Is this fucking stand up, bitch? Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. You want to punch me in the head?
You hear that?
Punch me in the head?
You hear this?
You want to
You
punch
hear
me in the
this?
head?
Is this what you're really about?
Bitch. Stand up, dude.
Is this really what this is about?
Dude.
Don't call me dude,
Stand
bitch.
up, dude.
Don't call
stand
me.
up, man.
Listen,
stand
sissy.
up, man. You want to punch me in the head? You want to come in here and punch
here's
me in the
what we
head?
got.
Stand
Ladies and
up,
gentlemen,
dude.
we
Stand
got
up,
a sissy.
man.
Bitch, come at
Stand
me
up.
one time. Come at me
Stand
one
up,
time.
and I will.
I don't have to.
Stand up and I will.
You've been doing enough talking.
Stand up and I
Come
will.
at me, you little
Stand up
fucking
and I will.
pansy. Come
Stand
at
up
me.
and I will.
So
You
he's
wanna
all
be
talk,
fucking
everybody.
woman.
She's
Stand up and I
all
will.
talk.
All right.
Why does my thing have Mr. Rogers on the next? Anyways,
Wait, what? Oh, you have Mr. Rogers recommendation?
Oh, let's watch. You know what? I think we need some Mr. Rogers. Let's do it.
Wait, what?
We need some Mr. Rogers. Let's
I
do
know,
it.
right? Can we do that?
I would hope so.
Yeah. How do we? I mean, like, how do we do that? Like,
Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
damn right.
Maybe we should put a cardigan on or some shit.
Do you have any like puppets or anything that you can, like prints or whatever? Get the prints.
Fortunately, no. Well, I have a castle.
How about a trolley? Ooh, right.
Castle.
There you go. Yeah, you can print that shit. Like, oh my god, you can print a trolley and then like a track for it, and we can.
No, I'm not gonna waste all that on there.
Damn it!
God damn it! Jesus, tempting Christ!
Right.
All right. Well.
Wait.
Huh.
Oh, well, don't block her. I mean, just because she disagrees with your opinion, or let's see what happened here. Goodness.
Let's all try to be cool with each other, because this is not cool to happen. Don't be angry. Let's all chill.
Yeah.
Let's all gather together.
Yeah.
And just be positive.
Yeah, let's just not. I mean, there's so much hatred in the world.
There's way too much right now.
I mean, can't we just have fun?
Well,
maybe we can just try to, maybe a little bit, just,
We're not allowed to have fun anymore.
No. No, of course not.
We are, we're the Borg.
Yep. Yeah, totally, Kev. Yeah.
But let's just chill out.
Yeah. On that note, I guess maybe like we should end it. What do you think? Or I don't know, should we just let this play out? I don't know.
Yeah, we shall end it.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll have a great night.
Yeah.
I hope you'll have an awesome fucking Sunday. Go to brunch. Get your Bloody Mary on.
Totally.
And chiquiles.
Oh, well,
chiquiles are delicious. Have chiquiles.
Chiquiles.
Oh, chiquiles are fucking amazing. But yes, have some chiquiles.
It'll be great. It'll be a good time. Thank you, everyone.
It will be a good time.
I declare it.
You'll have a great night. You're all rad people. You'll have great opinions.
Yeah. I love you all.
Keep on rocking.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
Keep on rocking in the free world, motherfuckers.
I love you all. Thank you, guys. And please, if you find this interesting, please share it. Please like it. It helps. And yeah, all that stuff. And subscribe. God damn it.
Subscribe, share, and
like,
thumbs
share,
up.
and subscribe, motherfuckers. Okay, good night, everyone.
Bye.